Alrighty, hello everyone. My name is 10 Crows in a Trench Coat. You all may call me Crow. Today's just gonna be a chill stream. We're just gonna be drawing some art. I might have some friends hop into the VC with me. And yeah, I'll go ahead and swap us over to our live cam. So I've already started working on this drawing. It is a ref sheet for Richmond. We're just going to be doing line art and coloring. And that's really about it. I will not be able to see chat a good chunk of the time. So we'll just see how that goes. But yeah, I'll go ahead and undeafen it all so that way whenever a friend joins the voice call, we'll be able to hear them. But until then, it's just gonna be me. I'm gonna turn off my mouse so I don't end up moving anything, but yeah. So I've been working on this drawing since yesterday. I don't remember what time I started, but I think I stopped working on this sketch at like 2 in the morning, so correction, 3. It was 3. It's fine. You don't need sleep when you're drawing. But yep. Need a smaller brush size for this. So I draw mostly on Fire Alpaca, though I do have Clip Studio. I've just never gotten used to using it. So this is just the program I personally prefer to use. But yeah, so as you could probably see, I've got several different versions of Richmond, and they're all for different purposes. So I've got a my first one here that I'm working on lining now, which is just your normal Richmond, that you'll like hear me joke about while playing Molecraft. Next to him we've got Richmond for a small little project I'm working on that you all will eventually get more information on later when it's actually closer to being ready. Next to that we have our Origins Richmond. For the Origins mod, I actually have him set as an Ender Dragon. I do prefer Piglin for the most part. I like it a lot. However, the Nether is laggy on my computer, even at the best of times, so it just becomes a bit of a hassle to use it. And I've been having fun playing as Ender Dragon. Haven't really done a whole lot on that server. I've actually been playing on Pixelmon, which is what our other Richmond is. But yeah, nothing too crazy. And then the last one's just a reference for like scars and stuff like that from things like being attacked by Endermen and whatnot. But yeah, we're just here chilling today. Got not a whole lot going on. I'm popping on briefly to see chat. Hello everyone. I'm sorry Jacob's not a furry for not having a new tablet pin yet, but hey, you'll get one eventually. And as for how I got the name Richmond, I was watching a show called The IT Crowd. It was a show recommended to me by my dad. And there is a character named Richmond who is very goth and wears primarily kind of Victorian fashion, and I personally really love Victorian fashion. I have my own little Victorian outfit that's been kind of put together over the years. And that outfit has been affectionately dubbed the Richmond by my family. And the name's just kind of stuck. So here we have me drawing what Richmond looks like. Or at least character Richmond. Not character show Richmond, but my Richmond. I'm going to be trying something a little different than usual. I'm going to actually be trying to do all of my line art on one layer. Hazardous, but we're gonna see how that goes. And I'm doing this so that way, at least the first 3 outfits, I can just copy and paste it with minor changes. It's just easier that way. Means less line art I have to be doing. Because I would like to get on to coloring during this stream. And I realize that might not happen, but you know, that's just how it goes. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And it's no skin off my back. It's always a weird phrase, but you know. Let's see. Yeah, this is a very, very dangerous endeavor. I've never liked just drawing on one layer. If you couldn't tell by the folder being the folder being named folder 25, I've got 24 layers in there. That is all just the sketch work in here. I try to limit how many layers I do, but I always seem to end up doing more. I think my biggest art piece was about 120 something. So if anyone ever tells you that digital art's not real art, they're very wrong. It takes about as much hand-eye coordination, takes as much color theory, it takes as much time and effort. It is very much difficult because when I first started out drawing digitally, my art did not look as nice as this. Anatomy was all wonky, and there's a learning curve to it, definitely. Especially between programs. As mentioned before, I have Clip Studio, but I have not figured out how to use it. So I'm just using what I'm comfortable with. And we're just gonna do our best. Because that's just what we do. We try our best, and yeah. So I have gotten some confirmations from my friends that they might hop on the voice call here soon. But, you know, if they don't, it's fine. We're just hanging out. Not too big a deal. Yeah, I do have trouble keeping up with layers, but one of the more interesting things is I typically don't name my layers. Um, I rarely ever do that. I did actually name a few layers on this one just so I could keep track of what I'm drawing on, sketch wise, because I didn't want to be drawing like, oh, Origins Richmond's clothes on a layer meant for regular Richmond, you know? So it's just okay to keep track of like that, but usually when I'm getting into the hundreds of layers, I'm in coloring and shading, and at that point, oh, hello?
Hi.
Hello there, Kit, how you doing?
Pretty good.
That's good. Um, how have you been doing?
I'm so tired.
You're tired.
Oh man, the final today really wiped me out.
Yeah, finals will do that to you. What were
But
you...
I am here now.
Yep, you are. What were you doing your final in?
College algebra.
Ah, yep. Algebra's rough.
I mean, I did pretty good on it, but
That's good.
still.
But hey, now you're done.
Now I'm done. Yay.
Yay, indeed.
So how have you been doing?
I've been doing pretty good. I've just been, chilling, drawing some. It's been pretty chill. Um, I'm excited for
Nice.
next week because of a
Me
camping
too.
trip. So that's gonna be fun.
Yes, that should be very fun.
Mhm. Um, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Um, the only thing I'm kind of worried about is if we do anything like kayaking. I'm not a
Mhm.
I'm not a big boat fan.
That's fair enough. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, I know, but I think it's gonna be fun. It's my first time like camping,
Mine too.
so it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
It's gonna be great. And that does bring up a good point. There will not be a stream next week, obviously, because camping.
We
Um,
just somehow managed to get Wi-Fi out there and we get an entire computer out there.
I mean, like we could probably do it, but
Yeah, it'd be hard.
it'd be
This is what I
hard.
was kind of joking at.
Yeah, it'd be difficult, especially with how crowded the cars are gonna be. Oh, hello.
Mhm.
Ah, hello, Clover. Welcome
Hello.
to the stream.
Clover, you're muted.
Uh, Clover's in the room with me. So
Oh,
they're just
gotcha.
being a bit quiet so they don't get picked up on the mic.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Clover.
But yeah, let's see. I saw some stuff in chat. Hello, Aki. Welcome, welcome. I just
Child.
realized that turning my mouse off was not the brightest thing I could have done because it makes it harder to scroll. Um, but yeah, as I was saying before, uh, I keep track of multiple layers just by turning them on and off. It's the easiest way to figure out what I'm drawing on. And I'll still be doing that, like, as I work on this piece. I'm just trying to stay under a ton of layers. Because doing a lot of layers makes the file harder to load, and then also harder to save and export and things like that. And I want to be able to share it. Hello? Oh, it looks like Harp's joined the call. Hello. How's it going? I think you're muted, Harp.
Yep, harp is muted.
Okay. That's just how it goes.
No, they're not.
We can hear you faintly.
Oh no.
Oh well. I'm sure you'll be able to fix your technical difficulties. It'll be fine.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Okay, is this any better?
Yes.
Much better.
Much, much better.
Cool. I had to get my microphone working. Hi, y'all.
Hello.
How's it going?
Pretty good. We're just chilling. Harp, do you have your headphones in by any chance? Because I'm hearing myself echo back.
That's a good question. I have my headphones in. I'm not. Oh, hold up. I don't have your audio from your stream on right now. Oh, I do hear it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Let me just turn down my audio from 100 to like 48.
That might help. Oh, someone else has joined. Hello, hello.
People.
Ah, it is a new person. Welcome to the call.
Oh.
And also hello to Ford in the chat.
Ford.
Jord.
Bejord.
Yeah, we're just hanging out. Nothing too crazy going on. So what have y'all been up to? Because I think last time I heard from y'all was maybe on the weekend? I don't remember. Time's a blur.
Is a blur. Time is very much a blur. I've just been planning things.
Yep, planning for the camping trip.
Yep.
And other things too, I assume.
Yeah. Yeah.
Camping, jobs, important stuff.
Life.
Yep.
Which is gross. Who made up the rule that we have to be adults?
Unfortunately, the government.
I know, it's unfortunate.
The more adulty adults made up the rules that we had to be adults because they didn't want to be adults on their own.
I see.
Yeah. Nope. I guess we lost one of our people. Well, that's okay.
Guess we scared them.
Yep. Scared them away. That's just how it goes. Oh, hello? Hello?
Rip Dell.
Dell's just been having a rough time. Just making some buttons.
You do like line art and stuff. I don't know how y'all do it.
So
A lot of crying.
So what happens with me is I pick a relatively small brush size, go to black, and then up here up top there's this thing that says correction. And if you put it on 40, it completely smooths it out, so it moves a bit slower. Because you can tell the difference of when I have it at 0 versus having it at 40.
Makes sense.
Yep. The correction just keeps things smoother, and it's just nice. It's helpful. I only ever use it when I'm doing line art. It's a bit hazardous if I'm trying to sketch with it. So all of my sketch is done with correction set at 0. So that way it's a bit rougher. And then I color with it at 0 as well. Just for, sanity's sake, because then at that point I don't want to delay while I'm coloring. But yeah, there's just a lot of little tricks you pick up after using a program for a long time. Because for the longest time, I didn't know about correction on Fire Alpaca. I didn't know that was a thing. So I just never used it. And a lot of my art from that time period aptly reflect that I didn't know what it was. But yep, we're just chilling. We're just hanging out. Everything seems to be running smoothly as far as I can tell.
Will you give us some Richmond lore?
Well, I suppose I could give a little bit of Richmond lore. So obviously in Molecraft, he mostly digs, and that is because he believes it's safer to be underground than on the surface in the overworld. He doesn't particularly like going to the Nether, because of such. Hello? Oh, we almost heard you that time.
No, why?
Oh, we hear you! We hear you! Hello!
Yay.
You're so
Try it
quiet.
sometime.
You're so very, very quiet, but we can hear you.
It might be user volume on Discord.
Oh, that is true. Hold on. Let me see what I can do about that. Nope. That's full volume for me.
Oh, ripperoni.
Well,
Maybe it's
I'm
headphones
just
then.
quiet.
Yep, that'll just how it'll be. But hey, at least we can
It
kind
is
of
what
hear
it
you.
is.
Yeah.
But welcome to the stream. Do you wanna introduce yourself? Because I don't know what nickname you want me to call you on here, so.
So,
Up, you are
He's
gone.
flipped out.
Oh no!
The universe murked him.
Death.
He's not allowed to speak.
Rest in
I
peace.
guess your name is forbidden.
Welcome,
name is
redacted.
forbidden. So I can.
Yep, your name's just redacted now. It's fine. I'm glad that Redacted could join us on stream today.
How is it from Area 51? SCP Foundation treating you well?
Do. Oh, someone's gone staticky.
Oh,
Who went staticky?
I think Cat just died a little bit.
Oh,
Oh,
What? No, it wasn't me.
wasn't you? I heard.
It
No.
came from your little Discord thingy. Who even knows at this point? It was a ghost.
It was a
ghost
ghost.
just haunted our Discord.
yeah, we're haunted.
Listen, it's not a good stream if it's not a little bit scuffed.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
And considering how scuffed the last stream was, I'll take mild amount of static,
You were just some gentle ASMR.
Yeah.
So Richmond lore.
So Richmond lore. Right.
That is
Yeah. I can't talk too much about Richmond lore, or at least not Secret Project Richmond lore.
Because it's a secret.
Because it's secret. I mean, like,
Wow.
most of y'all know about it because you're part of the Secret Project, but the viewers at home, do not, so.
That's ominous.
It is ominous, I know.
Very, very scary.
I mean, like, Redacted here doesn't know about it, but Redacted did just kind of join the team, so.
yeah.
Speaking of redacted, Redacted's words are being redacted.
Yeah.
It's not allowed to speak.
No, sorry.
It's unfortunate.
Crow just has too much power. Crow is just shutting it down before it's happening.
Using psychic energy.
Crow's warlock powers.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, it makes sense. I always tend to go towards Warlock when I can.
Good D&D class.
It is. It's a very good
It's
game.
very flexible.
However, I have grown to really like Cleric, so.
Cleric's pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
I've enjoyed it the few
You
times I've
can't
played
not
it.
have it.
I do think it's funny that our D&D party hadn't had a Cleric for a while. Like when we first started.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when you guys first started out, you at least had a cleric and a paladin, but then
Then they were gone.
yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's been fixed.
And now it's been fixed.
It
And now we're
had.
back up to a cleric and a paladin.
Indeed.
Or at least part paladin.
You're gonna need them.
One day.
That's ominous.
Is
I'm
that a
scared.
threat?
I think it is a threat. We're being ominously threatened by our dungeon master.
I think as we should be at this point.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's kind of normal. It's standard. Harp mildly, threatens us, with, oh, you're definitely going to need those healers on your team. Oh, got somebody else here today. Hello.
Yo, it's a Kermit.
Sorry.
It's me.
Hello, Kermit. Welcome.
Kermit.
It's
Welcome
me,
to the
Bloodfeast
call.
Kermit.
I'm
Blood feast Kermit.
I do want to know, how it is that you became Bloodfeast Kermit.
Well,
Ocean.
yeah. It's like Pokemon evolutions, you know? I went from my cat person form to Blood Feast Kermit.
Mm. After, evolving from cowboy.
Yeah, I went from cowboy to cat person to Blood Feast Kermit, and the required stones needed are very strange. I mean, for cowboy to cat person, you need a hidden item called not Pokemon lore, but basically I evolved by holding a stone made out of pure anime essence.
Okay.
Right, this
And
never was.
from cat person to Blood Feast Kermit, I had to pour into a mold of a stone a tiny little bit of blood and a whole lot of eldritch being essence.
Ah.
Basically,
Trauma?
I had to board my spaceship and fly out into the cosmos to find an eldritch terror, where I then chained him up and basically bled him dry and created my Blood Feast stone.
Alrighty.
See.
And now I am Blood Feast Kermit.
Well, welcome to Stream Blood Feast Kermit.
Yep.
Thank you.
Anime backstory.
I'm glad to be here. I will warn you, whatever I evolve into next will be my
dear.
penultimate form.
Oh, this isn't
Oh.
even their final form.
Oh
No,
no.
not even
Oh,
close.
no.
Blood Feast Kermit is just my. Well, I would call it an adolescent phase, you know?
An adolescent
Oh,
phase.
so Blood Feast
I was
Kermit's
born-
in his emo phase.
Yeah, I was born a cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
I then evolved into cat person, and now I'm in my adolescent phase known as Blood Feast, and soon I will become my penultimate form. Yeah,
Interesting.
I cannot speak. Form.
I see.
Whatever
I
that is.
see. I guess we'll find out next time what that ultimate form is.
By the way, to any viewers who don't know me who are listening, I am as deranged as I sound.
Thank you for the clarification.
Glad to know
Yes.
Pray that you
honesty
never
in,
meet me.
modern
Pray
people.
that you never meet me.
Ah, the joys of my friends.
You like us.
I do. You all are just chaotic enough to be worth knowing.
Y'all are being chaotic. I'm over here practicing my ukulele.
Ah, yes, the dynamic of this group. Chaos and ukulele.
An axolotl ukulele.
Don't forget a little bit of kazoo.
A little bit of kazoo.
I want to know what this
A little bit of kazoo.
What's this little bit of kazoo sound like?
It sounds like a dying duck. That's what it sounds like.
So then, would you say that dying ducks sound like kazoos?
Maybe if you
You
squeeze it
know-
hard enough.
I think that's kind of the point I was coming towards here. Yeah.
Well, excuse me for not knowing the difference between a dying duck and a kazoo.
Do you know the difference between a kazoo and a didgeridoo?
Yes.
Didgeridoo-dah, didgeridoo. My, oh my, what a wonderful day.
What?
Oh boy. Yes, let us not forget that Disney movie exists.
I think it's called Zippity Doo-dah is the original song.
Interesting.
Yes, from Song of the
It's
South.
from Splash Mountain.
That one Disney
From what
movie.
now?
I don't know what the Disney movie is, but it's the music that's from Splash Mountain, I think.
According to Clover, it's from the movie Song of the South,
Which is
Oh,
one of
no.
Disney's,
which is one of Disney's racist movies.
Oh.
One of.
Oh
yeah,
dear.
one of, as there
Okay.
are multiple.
Well,
Unfortunate.
it's also in the Splash Mountain ride at Disney
Yeah,
World.
yeah, the Splash Mountain ride is based off of the movie, and it remains open to this day.
Isn't
I mean,
horrible Disney
you
lore
gotta love
fun?
people hiding. You gotta love people hiding racism behind corporate logos.
Uh-huh.
I watched like a whole YouTube video about a restaurant that did that once.
The mysterious hidden parts of Disney are always very interesting to me.
Especially the not safe for work vault.
We're not discussing that on stream.
Nope,
Oh, I'm not
but
gonna
it
go
does-
into detail.
We don't need to talk about that.
I won't go into the bad details. I'll just say that if you work for Disney,
They own
then
all of your art.
anything that you draw, even if it's a stick figure like on a vacation, anything that you draw
They
belongs to them.
Yeah.
At that point,
Wow.
they might as well just own you.
Yeah.
Basically, I mean, they do.
Bajord says his Gigantamax form is gonna be legendary.
What?
Your
The-
Pokemon Gigamax form
Gigantamax.
or Gigantamax. My bad.
Get the Pokeball.
Mhm.
Let's catch Kermit.
The giant.
Gigamax
Pokeball.
Blood Feast Kermit. Oh no.
It's just Godzilla at that point.
You know? Could be.
What would my Gigamax form's name be?
Gigamax.
I mean, right now I'm Blood Feast, so
Bloodthirst.
it would probably be like Blood
Mantamax.
Blood Banquet Kermit.
Like, wouldn't it be like Giggermit?
Giggermit?
Giggermit.
Oh,
You
no.
you guys do know that the Gigantamax and all doesn't actually change the Pokemon's name, right?
Giggermit.
I know.
Oh.
Shh, no
I
one
just-
Fair
needs
enough.
to know
I
that.
just like the alliteration
Funnier
of Blood Banquet
that
Kermit.
way.
Nobody needs to know.
Nope. I think we had someone else join. Oh, hello, Fjord.
Bajord.
Fjord. Bajord.
Hello. It would have to be something with the Last Supper. It would have to be.
Is that all you gave me to
Just for that.
I like that's what you join with.
You know?
Gotta spice it up with some religious trauma. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's me in the center, covered in blood, as Kermit,
Mhm.
with all of my previous and final and upcoming forms sitting beside me.
So does that imply that your other forms being like your disciples?
Yes.
Does this also imply that there's multiple of you?
Well, when I evolve, I basically, you know how like cells duplicate?
Yes.
That's one way
That's
to
how
put
it happens.
Meiosis.
My other previous forms have become their own living entities,
Gotcha.
and I cannot
That's
control them.
terrifying.
I have
So-
no control over them at all.
And my waifu is on the loose.
Yeah,
No.
that's cat person Kermit right there.
When you go out on the streets, watch out for the anime waifu Kermit.
They
They're coming for you.
Arguably, Cowboy Kermit is like the most chill. He's just a rootin' tootin' Kermit with a pistol and a badge.
Yeah,
He just wants to be in the Old West.
Why do I feel like
his
this
dad
is
was a
like
cow, his
step
mom was a
up?
boy.
That's how they made him, a cowboy.
The cowboy.
I hate how y'all still remember that.
We will
We-
never forget.
We will constantly
Never,
remind
never,
you.
ever.
I need a short synopsis of what has happened.
Um,
I'm drawing, and we're discussing Cowboy Kermit's existence.
Yes,
Okay,
my
but
previous
So-
story.
A little bit of context for stream chat and other
Slayer.
redacted. Kermit, Harp, and I were hanging out. And Kermit was just rattling off a brilliant, like improvised song about cowboys.
Yeah. I improv'd a song about cowboys, and the line that got everyone was, my mother was wait no, my father was a cow, my mother was a boy. That's how they got me. I'm a cowboy.
It's brilliant. And I cried.
That is the lore to Cowboy Kermit. He was conceived of a cow
and a
dad and a
boy.
mom boy.
Every so
A
often,
mom
reinvent
boy.
his arm.
Yeah, and that's how Cowboy Kermit was born.
Excellent.
I love that so much.
Yeah. I have very interesting lore. I really do.
Everyone's been sharing their lore tonight.
Yep. Except me.
On it, my next form. Oh, I already know what it is, but I'm not gonna spoil it.
It's just gonna be a surprise for next stream.
I will warn you, it will be horrid and hideous.
I love it
no.
already.
Wonderful. We would be disappointed if it wasn't.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Hopefully, I'll be able to draw it by that point.
Hopefully. Hopefully you'll have a tablet pen again and
Yeah.
It is unfortunate
really-
that it broke.
Yeah, it just stopped working
How did that happen?
one day. I had my tablet pen, I was drawing, and then just all of a sudden, it just stops working.
It just said nope.
I mean,
It
like,
just said no.
I mean, like mine
Throwing a temper
occasionally.
tantrum.
Occasionally, mine stops working, just like in the middle of drawing, and like the line will skip. But I
Yeah,
did
but like,
find that changing
my-
the
my
nib
pen-
fixed
yeah.
it.
oh, that might actually be the case.
Do you know how to change the nib?
I don't know where to get a new one.
Okay,
They have them in the back
Yeah.
of the tablet.
It's on usually.
Yeah, in the back of your tablet, so there should be like a thing, like a little pull tab here.
Oh wait,
And you can like pry that up from the back of your tablet, and there's usually
No,
spare nibs there.
I just remembered. Ah, crap! I don't know where I put it, but I remember that I did bring the box with me that my new pen tablet came in, and it had an extra nib, and I don't remember where it is. Time to just completely ruin my perfectly clean apartment looking for this thing.
You've got
Wish you
this.
the best of luck with that.
You'll find it. You'll get it, and then you can draw again, and it'll be great. I am sad that that prior to your tablet pen breaking, we weren't able to get draw pile to work, because that would have been fun.
It would, and like
Draw pile?
Yeah, draw
Yeah.
pile.
we both have Drawpile, which is basically it's an app that allows multiple people to draw on the same canvas digitally.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. It's just a matter of actually getting it to work.
Yeah, but we couldn't like connect to
Yeah.
each other's server, and on the online public server was like really crowded.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So,
So it's just a matter of timing.
yeah, I think what's gonna have to happen is I'm gonna have to talk to my cousin, because she does draw pile pretty often. So I can just ask how to get it to work. But yeah, sometime we could do draw pile and it'll be fun.
That would be really fun.
Fun stream.
Get
Oh,
everyone
God.
involved.
The downside is that there might be another case, because like if you remember, Gabby, sorry, crap, screwed up.
Oh no.
Who is this Gabby you speak of?
I'm sorry. I have.
Who are we talking about?
I
has a
don't.
very
I
similar
I don't know
voice
who
to
that
yours.
is either. Ah,
I have a
gotcha.
friend who's very similar voice to yours, but basically pro Richmond, whatever. I don't care.
Doesn't matter. I
I
am
don't
both.
care.
I am both now. Doesn't matter.
If you remember, back when I was a measly tadpole in a cowboy hat,
Yes.
you were a baby. we collaborated on
Wee
the
lad.
same piece of paper, and that's how Dance Instructor was born. So that might happen again.
I remember, and I remember the curse of Dance Instructor. I remember our horrible SpongeBob drawings. Oh.
I'm concerned.
Isn't he the one with the poop hair?
Yes.
Dance
Yes.
Instructor.
Middle
Yes,
school was
yes,
an interesting time.
It was.
I
Boy.
ran a FNAF fan account in middle school.
We had an entire, FNAF roleplay going on.
That's true, we did. Oh, no.
I've
Middle
gone-
school,
Lord.
Mr. Kermit.
I've gone back to our roots, and I started a FNAF AU with Clover.
Don't
No!
expose us like this.
Oh, I remember this. Yes, I know this.
Yes.
Oh dear.
So, well, yet another universe for Dance Instructor to corrupt.
Yep.
Yeah,
He will find it, and he will make sure that it is horrid.
it's already.
It's already a nightmare.
Oh, well, then I can't imagine it'll be any better.
No, it won't be any better once Dance Instructor's involved. Nothing is ever any better once Dance Instructor's involved.
Yeah, he's kind of like a plague, but instead of getting sick, you just feel more. It's like instead of getting sick, you just feel grosser.
You just feel worse.
It's
Where are you
just
getting static from?
the
We are
colors-
getting static from Kit. There we go.
So when Dance Instructor infects you, basically the world that you live in becomes a bit more dull and a bit more gray color-wise, and you start feeling grosser. Basically, he's the reason that aging happens.
Oh.
Interesting hot take.
So what I'm hearing is this Dance Instructor currently exists in our universe, and we must hunt him down.
Yes.
We gotta hunt him down for sport, guys.
Alright, I'm in.
Oh god.
Slaying party.
But what they don't know is
Little
I'm Dance
good-hearted
Instructor.
murder.
What was that, Kermit?
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
Time to ban Kermit.
No, no, no!
Take him.
Slash. Ban. Kermit defrog.
Do your best, Kermit.
Kermit the Frog here.
To avoid
Kermit the-
execution.
Hello, this is Kermit the Frog here. I am not the dance instructor because the dance instructor is a horrid person and I just like to feast on blood.
Thank you, Blood Feast Kermit.
You're welcome.
Lovely.
Blood Feast Kermit here, and I will switch back to my other form. Hi guys, what's going on?
Nothing much. You just missed Kermit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just
I
missed
missed
him. Yeah.
He was just here.
Oh,
Yep. Ah, well.
There's always next.
oh well.
Yep, there's always next year. Like he's an annual holiday of when Blood
We
Feast
gathered
Kermit.
to celebrate Kermit,
the
our
annual
Lord and Savior.
the annual blood feast. Yes.
Yes, we have
I
to.
see.
Didn't you know, Blood Feast Kermit is, whom we celebrate?
Yes. During the annual blood feast,
Exactly.
Exactly.
he ascends from not ascends.
No,
He
no,
descends
descends.
from the heavens to reclaim his blood.
Yes.
Now I have to draw fan art of that.
Uh-huh. All of this is just writing itself, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
All of your Blood Feast lore and everything, you're just making it yourself right now.
I really am. As I'm speaking.
Mm-hmm.
The Blood Feast, an annual holiday, if you could even call it that, where Kermit descends from the heavens to reclaim the blood that his disciples have gathered.
Collaborative story writing is really beautiful.
It really is.
The Blood Feast then begins, and once all the blood has been consumed, Kermit will then evolve into his final form,
Oh.
which has not been seen yet.
Gigamax.
The Gigantamax Kermit.
Yeah, that.
So, lore, and again, this is less lore and more of a myth surrounding the blood feast. Nobody knows if this
Please
is
tell
true
me
or not, but
mythology.
the mythology is that once Kermit has ingested all of the blood will start to form a fetus within Kermit, eventually growing into a person from which that person will arise out of the mouth of Kermit and then become the ultimate.
You know,
Kermit
this
the
conversation got really, really morbid really, really fast.
And really weird.
Hello, Goddess is not here for
This is the
this.
mythology. This is just the mythology. It's not confirmed.
It is not canon.
Basically, a person will emerge from Kermit who is more powerful than Kermit has ever been and will ever be.
You could make religion out of that.
It's like an anime.
Yes.
I'm sure it's already in an anime, so.
Probably.
You see, Fozzie, this isn't even my final form.
This isn't even my final form. There is a reason that dance instructor has green hair.
Are you implying that dance instructor is your final form?
Maybe.
The horror.
Terror.
Will be okay.
So going
I will
back to
summon
that
the
band
axolotl
thing.
arm.
No, don't ban me. I'm just explaining my lore. Or my lore and surrounding mythology. It got really quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out lines. How does this work? Oh gosh.
You know what
have
I
I
find
done?
funny?
No.
The fact that I'm switching between mod and regular Twitch view, and like the colors in both chats for all the names are completely different.
Yeah, I hate it. Every now and again when I look at chat, the names change colors and it throws me off because 1 minute like Fjord is green and then a few minutes later Fjord is blue and I'm just kind of like, huh?
Or orange.
Or orange.
Rainbow chat, rainbow chat.
We can change it ourselves, you know.
We can.
I know, it's what makes it weird. Cause I just have mine on one color
Here,
all the time.
I'll change mine to yellow green.
I just have mine on the government assigned, like, red.
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 Also, I'll have you know that the static is not from me.
Are you sure? So where's the static
Yes,
coming
'cause I've been
from?
hearing
Kat,
it.
it's only coming through
On your side.
when your thingy is open.
That's odd because I've been hearing it the entire time I've been muted.
That's interesting. Where's it coming from?
Where did it go?
Yeah, we haven't heard.
I'm telling you, it's the ghost.
I guess we are haunted.
Where did it come from?
Gosh darn it, server's
Just wanted to
haunted.
blame me.
Hot Nigel.
I wonder how the ghost feels about my lore and everything that I just said.
The ghost is horrified, I bet. And that's why it's
Oh,
gotten
good.
quiet now.
Good. Because I was about to sacrifice the ghost.
I'm sure the
Ghost-
ghost does not appreciate that.
Ghost blood is a delicacy. I don't know what to say.
Do ghosts even have
Who wants
Is
blood?
that because
him.
ghosts
Wouldn't it be
don't have
ectoplasm?
blood?
I mean, you have to be creative.
What's
That's
your
all-
favorite
that's all.
idea?
No.
Mine is being
No.
creative.
No.
What?
Oh, you have not
No.
heard of this, Sir
Nothing.
Kermit.
I didn't hear it. What did somebody
Now
say?
let's all agree to never
No.
be creative again.
We
What
are
did somebody
not
say? I didn't
Yes.
we
hear
are
it.
not
No more.
doing we are not going into Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared territory. Not today.
No.
Some things are better left in the
not even a
past.
little.
It is better left in the past.
Would you all like to hear what I have so far on Time Adventure from Adventure Time on my ukulele?
Ow.
Sure.
I fell.
I'm down.
Who's clicking so loudly?
Oh.
Not me.
I think it's me.
What in the world?
Nebular.
Clicker.
Bejord.
Multitasking.
Stones an adventure.
Oh, Cat.
Yeah.
Try turning off your noise suppression in Discord.
What's
We'll be able to
noise
hear
suppression?
you way better. Noise
And-
suppression.
If you have a computer that you can pull Discord up on and connect your voice through, it'll also sound better.
Better?
Yeah, because noise suppression will like basically kill any instrument.
Oh, okay.
Discord.
I've turned it off.
Hopefully that should be better.
Okay. Here we go. I'm not very good at this, but it's okay. I'm trying my best.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good.
Yes.
It was good.
Yee.
Yeah, it's basically those discords.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. I like that song a lot, so I've been very trying to play it.
Pretty song.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Why are drawing patterns on cats so hard?
Because cats are hard to draw.
Cats are their head. It's their head. Every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to shade like a fur pattern, and it's really hard because there's like 3 different colors.
Oof.
It's
Well, just remember that on a cat, there is barely any distinction between its head, its neck, and its body. Like, it's all kind of...
Yeah, you can just draw a ball.
Ooh. You know, if you want to solve your problem, just only draw sphinxes. They look like raw chicken breasts, and you don't have to do any fur.
Well, this is.
What a weird way to
kinda
describe
need to draw
things.
the fur on this
And
one.
unfortunately, we are not drawing Bingus.
No, I wish I was drawing Bingus though. That'd be weird.
Bingus.
Sphinxes are adorable.
They are. But we're
Babushka.
why are you
What?
babushkiing?
Oh. Babushka? No.
Why are we babushkiing? What are we doing? What happened? What's,
Babushka.
why are you saying babushka?
I have confusion.
I listened to that song several times today.
I like listening to it on loop. It is a very good song.
It is.
For the viewers at home, please do listen to Babushka by Kate Bush. It is very good. You will not regret it. But anyway, so why are you babushkiing, Kit? Hello?
It's a code for murder.
What are you murdering?
Let the blood feast begin.
I haven't decided yet, but the axolotls have awoken.
Oh, okay.
Whoever we don't hear from in the next little bit is most definitely dead.
Ah,
Positively.
good to know. Good to know.
Oh.
Good to know.
Oh god, no. The axle...
Oh,
Well-
there goes Kermit.
Oh,
Kermit's been taken.
well.
The sacrifice has been made.
I escaped.
See you all next year.
Well, there went the blood
We have
feast.
chosen another.
Sorry.
Oh, dear.
I escaped the axolotls. I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Okay, welcome back.
Oh, sweet.
We were getting kind of worried for you.
I'm safe for now.
For now.
Till they find you again.
No. I must fulfill my plans.
We have chosen another target. You are safe for another year.
Oh,
Hey,
thank
what's that
goodness.
pounding on the window?
Or are you?
There is a horrid pounding. The axolotls, they're coming.
I can hear their wet slapping.
Tip, 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 tip.
Please,
We
this
have
is not an
screens on our
ASMR
windows.
stream. If this turns into an ASMR stream, I'm hanging up.
You're
My
hanging
title
up?
is Mod, and I am never coming back.
Oh.
No, I need you here. I have a hard enough time watching chat. I need someone who can help me do it.
All right, fine.
We believe in
But
you,
no
Mark. You can
ASMR.
do it.
I will avoid doing ASMR as much as I can. I can't promise anything if I'm like narrating like a creepypasta story or something.
Ooh, that's a good stream idea.
Ooh.
Yeah, I could do a creepypasta narration.
Do it.
Better yet, we could have a contest where all of us have to write our own creepypastas.
I'd be bad at that.
Oh,
Ooh,
you guys
unless...
don't. I already have some.
Guys, what if I brought out the face stealer?
Oh
No, no,
I
never
mean-
again.
Bloodfeast Kermit could technically be a creepypasta.
Yeah?
Though I guess he's more of an SCP, if anything.
Yeah.
SCP still falls under the creepypasta banner.
SCP containment breach.
I want to
The
play that at some
axolotls.
point.
Do you just want to see the plague doctor?
I do just want to see the Plague Doctor. Of course I do. He's my favorite.
And that's that.
I mean, it's fair.
049 is one of the best SCPs, and no one can tell me otherwise.
No, please keep telling us why it's your favorite.
Can someone tell me what an SCP is?
Secure, contain, protect. They are things that are just strange and should not exist, but do. Typically speaking, there's 3 different classes of them. So they have safe, which is things like the tickle monster.
I love that one so much.
Yes.
Then there's Euclid, which is things like 049, 173, who can possibly cause harm to people. But, you know, they're not world-ending. And then there's Keter class, which are world-ending.
My favorite is a Coke can that if you drink it, it kills you.
Yeah.
That sounds like that sounds like the ultimate Russian roulette for good old redacted here.
Is it real Coke or is it an SCP? Who knows?
Drink it and
I
find
just
out.
chugged so much Coke lately
So much
today,
choke?
so I'm doomed.
For
You choke down
Twitch
so
purposes,
much choke. Go.
for Twitch purposes, this is Coca-Cola,
Yes, for
Oh.
Twitch.
not the
yeah,
drug.
yeah.
We are not addicts.
I should-
Well,
Coca-Cola.
well,
That was a delight.
That was
That was definitely something.
yeah. Also, you need to clarify because none of us are drug addicts.
None of us are drug addicts. Some of us
What?
take a lot of caffeine. It's fine.
It's fine, we're fine.
Oh,
We're
okay.
driving.
lots of caffeine.
The only thing I've drank today is soda and literally nothing else.
That's not good for you.
Yeah.
Tasty.
Go drink your
Kermit.
water. Hydrate or
I'm-
dihydrate.
Kermit.
Hydrate.
I'm preparing for the feast.
Kermit,
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Maybe I want
Kermit,
to
I will ban you.
Vanderspear says there is also Thaumiel.
Thaumiel. Ooh.
Ooh.
I will go get my water in a bottle, and then I'll make you so happy.
It will.
Good.
Yes.
I will sick my axolotls on you. Don't even test me.
You'll hear the
I'm going to
red
get the
sounds
water.
red.
Okay, I got the water. I have the bottle. Listen to it.
Is that water
No.
or is it something else? Is that
What
water?
else would it be?
Soda. We cannot.
It's a plastic bottle.
We cannot see.
Soda
Soda
comes
can come
in
in plastic
plastic
bottles. We
I only
can't.
have the can.
We can't see what you're drinking, so
It could be anything.
it could be anything.
Then I guess you'll just have to trust me.
We don't.
We don't.
What? Never.
If we learned anything from Among Us, the answer is we can't.
No.
Y'all can't trust me. I can't trust you, and that's it. That's how.
You
how
should
Among Us
never
works.
trust me.
Says the most trustworthy person in this call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm the most trustworthy?
Uh-huh.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
What? But I'm
Exactly.
murder.
I'd sell.
No.
I'd sell you
No.
all for a corn chip. I'm sorry.
Crow.
Hurt.
I would
Even me?
sacrifice you all in the blood feast, so I'm just about the same level of bad.
Even me?
Yes.
Well, how
Ouch. Ouch. That's a whole new level of low.
How pure is your blood? Tell me.
Not very.
Okay.
My blood is mixed with someone else's blood, technically.
You're tainted. I will not sacrifice you.
Yay!
That's definitely a weird way to tell people you've had a blood transfusion.
I need someone else's blood. It's not mine.
Whoever said anything about a blood transfusion?
Oh no!
Ah, you're a vampire. Well, I mean, like, that's fine too. I mean, everybody really likes, Lady Dimitrescu, so...
Oh my gosh.
Her name,
Yes.
her name is pronounced Domitrescu.
Pardon me, I haven't actually watched gameplay of it yet.
Oh, I have. I love it so much. It's so
know,
good.
I've seen the whole game.
It's not a horror game person.
Well, okay, Resident
Yeah.
Evil 8 is technically an action thriller. It's not a horror.
Yeah, but still, the gore.
I'd
Resident
still...
Evil 7 was a lot scarier. Like, 7 was a horror, 8 is an action
so
thriller.
much gorier.
Yeah.
Gore
Yeah, it was.
defines something as horror, then the game I've been playing, which is Doom Eternal, is horror.
Yeah, gore
Listen.
is less
Not
horror
always.
and it's more thriller.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a horror section in Resident Evil 8
Oh,
that
we
I
got a new
absolutely
friend.
hate, and it
Oh,
scares the crap out of me.
Wait,
Oh.
who? I can't tell
It is
anymore.
Star.
Wait, so many. Star! Star! Hi!
Hi.
Whoa, what's going on?
Oh, I just finished
Oh
my
my gosh,
D&D
that was
game.
you,
Nice to
Kermit?
know you guys.
that's me.
Killing over here.
I'm Kermit.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Oh my god.
This is my normal voice.
Sure thing, buddy.
Kermit,
I turned to a
Kermit.
child. Yes?
Oh no. Someone turn him back. Please.
Wait,
Turn
wait,
him back.
no. If you're a child, you can't be on Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch.
Yeah, you can't
Age
be on Twitch if
restrictions.
you're a child.
Oh no.
Yeah,
what
get
a
out of
shame.
here.
I am no longer a child.
Jeez.
Just. I am no longer. That's
I
what
am
you
no
call a
longer
child.
a kid. I am an
Okay,
adult.
sorry. I've been watching Kat sit here typing in the Discord chat for the last hour. Just in
Oh
and
no,
out,
that is
in
not.
and out, in and out.
No. No.
Like, do you have something to say, Kat? Is there something
No,
you need to
no,
let
I-
off your chest?
Let it out, man. Let it
No,
out.
I-
We're here.
My mute button is the plus, and so every time I hit it, it types in chat on accident.
I see. That makes
Yeah.
a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
That'll do.
Why would you draw stripes by hand? There's a perfectly good line tool.
I like
You
some.
See,
that
that's
man.
the same thing about saying, why would you sew stripes on by hand? But I did that once, and I don't recommend it.
No.
The one
The last time I
sewed
tried to
something.
sew something. Oh,
Yeah.
what?
The last time I tried to sew something, I stabbed myself with a needle.
Oh, it happens every time you sew.
The
Yeah.
last time I tried to sew something, I legit had a straight up breakdown.
Yeah, that also happens when you
It's
sew.
not that bad.
Stabbing yourself in breakdowns. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I also
If
didn't
needed,
stab
I can
myself.
explain you the process properly, Harp, just to make it
Eh?
that much easier.
Huh?
Yeah,
Huh?
Huh?
Eh?
you're quiet
Huh?
again.
Redacted has been redacted.
No.
Am I?
A little
Are
bit.
you talking about
Bless
sewing?
you.
Like I know how to
Yes.
sew, I'm just bad at it.
I'm
I
pretty
can help
good at
you be
it.
better.
I have a sewing machine, but I'm just I'll leave that to the people who can sew.
I can sew.
What the-
Kind of.
I
I
sewed
can
last
sew.
night.
I would,
You have
but
any
I
idea
don't
how
have a
many of my
sewing
pants I had
machine.
to fix on my own?
Oh, Kat. I have a
Mm.
sewing machine. If you want to borrow it sometime, just let me know. You'd probably have to use it
Oh.
here though. But
Okay.
it just got very quiet and I am very uncomfortable.
Joining this cat has reverted me back to my warrior cat stage.
You should be very afraid
Meow.
Of the warrior cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
of
no,
the
don't bring the warrior
axolotls.
cats back.
Yes, let's do it. We've
Let's-
already brought back FNAF.
Let's go.
No,
We'll
no,
bring
no,
everything.
Oh my
no,
gosh.
no, I don't need to go through that phase again.
Clover.
Let's go.
Clover. For the longest time in my phone, your name was Foxy.
No!
Oh dear.
Yes. I
Oh my
Furry
gosh.
confirmed. Furry confirmed.
Buried confirmed.
I'm pretty-
maybe.
You're going back to your warrior cats phase. I think that's confirmation
No,
enough.
it's not. I'm only
It
Are you
it
sure?
most definitely is.
Oh, but how long will it take you?
Let's see.
It's your persona.
The stripes.
The answer's forever.
I don't know.
Yes.
That's pretty nice.
Oh, that is coming out pretty nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's patches.
It is patches.
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 That's a good kitty.
Kitty kitty.
So how is everybody in chat?
How is everybody in chat?
I don't know.
Vibe check.
I have
Vibe check.
got a vibe check
Vibe
chat.
check.
How y'all doing in chat, guys?
What's your vibes?
Vibe check. Summon to the house of vibe.
Check.
And just like that, we have one full Richmond lined, and then we've got two partial Richmonds lined.
Yay.
Woo woo.
Woot woot.
Woo! Now I gotta go in
Fine.
and do the rest of the
Vibe
line.
check.
Ooh, tail.
Ooh, just ooh, tail.
Listen, I see something that's like, ooh, dragon.
You know
I
what's
see some-
mesmerizing though?
Yeah.
The little like arrows at the bottom of the screen that are just flashing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
What is
those
that?
those
Party down
I've
there.
What arrows?
They give me
Oh!
the cursors. I
Little
won't lie, they give me a
clickers.
bit of a headache, but yeah, they just vibe
Oh
down
goodness,
there.
let me see if I can fix that.
They're having a
I saw that at the very beginning of the stream. I just didn't. I thought you already knew that was.
I did not know that was a
Listen,
thing.
it did that last stream too. I just
Oh,
thought-
And no one told me.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's much better.
I was more concerned about the audio.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Oh.
better. Okay.
Hang on, I'm still working
Little
on
bit.
Hold on. Because I want you
There
guys
you
to be able
go.
to see everything. There we go. It has now been fixed. Okay.
No.
There. Maybe.
Obviously, y'all's is updating way faster than mine.
Yeah, on the computer.
there we go.
This is it.
I am on the computer. Oh, there
I'm
we
on
go.
the computer too.
Yeah, I'm on my
There we go.
Oh,
That-
beautiful.
That's good.
Okay. This is like
Harp,
So-
just remember what
so back.
computer you are on.
Harp, your computer's crap. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
You just need to
okay.
replace it.
Oh,
working on it. It's a slow process. Computers are expensive, man.
They
Yeah.
Yeah.
are.
Just like your computer's slow.
I mean,
Sorry.
it is a very old computer. It was meant to hold you over until you get a new one. I'm sorry.
Nah, you're good.
It's holding out real good.
Yeah.
It does its job.
Yeah. That's
Do
what
I
we
get to play
hoped.
Minecraft? No. Does that make me very sad?
Yes.
Oh, so much. But
Pat.
you know, I'll just steal other people's computers. It'll be fine.
Yep. That'll be
You-
fine.
Always a good plan.
Your computers are mine. Watch out. I'm showing up at your house.
I
And I will
I
take them.
will help pay for a new one.
You already
Cat,
have a...
no. Cat, no.
But-
No. Cat,
I
don't
know.
you even dare.
I'll pitch.
Oh.
I'll pitch in. The
Oh
spot.
my.
Oh, how?
Guys. Stop. No.
It'll
No.
be your birthday Christmas present.
Y'all are sweet and I appreciate it, but that is a lot of money and I say no.
Harp, you
But
know you
if all-
can't
if
stop me
all
from
of
doing
us
what
doing
you
it
if I
one
really
piece
wanted
at a
to.
time, it's not that much.
I cannot. Everyone just started talking at once.
They were all frets about throwing money at you.
Ah. Ah.
Uh-huh. Tell us more.
Mhm.
Just let it out, buddy. Just let it out.
Go on.
Mhm. Mhm. Get on out of here. Also, I like how nobody in chat spoke after vibe check.
Bad. Yes.
We scared them.
It's
You know,
okay.
you're all in chat.
Yeah, why
Oh,
aren't
yeah.
y'all
Yeah.
typing?
Because
Okay,
Come
that's fair.
on. Audience.
Well,
Got
to
it,
be
got it.
fair, I know that, like, at least, like, with Vandersphere, I'm pretty sure Vandersphere is at work, so...
Oh,
Oh.
gotcha. That's fair enough. But like,
But the rest of you...
how dare you?
We're in voice.
That don't mean a thing.
Listen,
Audience,
I've
guys, the more there's interaction in the chat, the more likely new chat people are to come in and actually interact with people in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
No one's gonna start a
Is there an
conversation.
actual algorithm for that?
Yes. There's not an algorithm for that. That's just psychology.
Yeah, guys, start typing. Tell people that
I've
you're
been
having a
trying
good
to.
time.
It won't let me send messages within the last 30 seconds.
Oh,
Do you have slowdown on?
I think I do, yeah.
Why do you have slowdown on with such a small chat?
I don't know, just in case you guys get really chatty.
No, that's fine. That's why we have mods. Really chatty is good.
Yes, but I also like being able to read.
Fair enough.
Being
Fair
able to-
enough.
No.
Me,
Yeah.
wow.
No. Yeah.
But... yeah.
My gosh, redacted!
What?
You used vibes!
What's the problem with me using that?
No, I'm
You
proud!
We're proud of
I'm
you.
proud because like 2 days ago you had no idea what the word meant.
You didn't know what vibe meant?
Redacted.
What?
I mean, like, to
old,
be
okay?
fair.
I'm
Redacted.
old.
Your vibes are off, man.
You have been summoned to the House of Vibe for your vibe check.
This cat is really pretty.
Yeah.
Vibe check.
Oh, by the way, I couldn't find my pen nib.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, wait, what kind of tablet do
Aw.
you have? Because if you have
Sir-
just a regular Wacom, it's like there's a
No.
secret place.
I use a Surface Pro tablet.
Oh, you have a fancy tablet.
Very fancy, nice. Oh.
You know, because I'm better than you.
I put my
Wow.
chair over my toe and it hurt.
Hey, my computer works, okay?
We're
Wow.
setting the bar kind of low.
All right. Bye, guys. I'm sorry. I can't take this hate.
No, no,
Look what you've done,
no.
Kermit.
I gotta go take care of her now.
We'll be back soon. Yeah.
Okay.
You're back.
Drama.
Drama, am I right?
Yeah.
I
Yes,
did
yes,
roll
keep
a,
fighting, keep fighting. It'll bring up the views.
Bring up the
yes.
views.
Oh, you know, that is
Drama.
very funny. That is, yeah. I rolled a chair over my toe. It hurt a lot.
No!
Harp on harp violence.
Harp on
Harp
harp
on
violence.
harp violence.
I mean,
Whoa.
I can keep spitting insults if you want.
Please don't.
You wanna go? You wanna
Please
go?
do not.
Kermit,
not on my
I know where
stream.
you live. I will show up in the middle of the night.
Schlup.
Slop.
Wow.
Well,
Not only does your computer not work, but I guess your brain doesn't either.
oh.
That is not a word.
You guys, please.
You guys,
I'm in a fighting mood. I don't know why.
Stop
Fight.
it.
You guys,
You're just choosing violence today.
my axolotls are only
Just
here
look at the picture.
for one reason.
Violence is not it.
Violence is not the solution.
Pretty sure that movie was pretty violent. I wouldn't know. I've never seen it.
What movie?
What movie?
It.
Oh,
It's violent.
Yeah,
it's not that violent.
It's a bit violent, not as violent as you would expect, but you know.
Okay. Fair enough. I know it's supposed to be more of a psychological, like, horror type
Yeah.
thing.
Oh please, it was
Yeah.
not that scary.
It wasn't that bad though.
I don't think
No.
it was supposed to be like super duper. I mean, especially It Chapter 2. It Chapter 2 was a lot more of a character study than it was.
I
a
never got to see
Horror
in
movie.
chapter 2, and I was really sad about it.
I saw like clips of it, but like not the full movie.
No, it's definitely a character study rather than a horror movie.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty horrifying to me because I actually have a terrifying fear of clowns.
Hmm.
I think that's the demographic they're after.
Yeah,
I have
Yeah.
I have a clown OC.
I can't be
Oh.
I can't be
Please no.
terrified of clowns because my uncle's one. So,
Fair enough.
Your uncle is a clown? Oh.
That's how they made me.
Why did I never know that?
Clown nephew.
Oh, hang on, I've got a Streamlabs error. It's fine. It's fine.
No.
Stream's doing
But
fine
yes,
still. It's
My
fine.
my clown OC is a sad, tired man in a clown costume and makeup, except he wears like a leather jacket over his clown costume and like
What?
smokes, and he hates life.
You know what? I think he's okay. He's okay.
He's a clown because he has to be.
He can stay.
He can stay because he looks polite.
He looks
polite.
He looks polite.
He can stay. He looks polite.
Yeah.
What are
I don't
we,
have a name. I
character
don't have a name
landlords?
for him yet.
Yes.
I don't have a name for my clown OC yet, so feel free to come up with ideas.
Fred.
No.
Fred.
No.
He doesn't
Herbert.
give Fred vibes.
Herbert. Always
Not quite
Herbert.
I don't like Herbert because I knew a guy.
Herb.
Yeah, Herbert.
Hang on, guys.
Jason.
I think I might be having technical difficulties. Give me just a
Darula?
second.
Alright,
No.
here. Let me know if you need me to troubleshoot.
I personally am having genuine headache difficulties, so I'm gonna tap out.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
jokey.
bye.
Okay,
Take care,
bye-bye.
Doctor.
Wait, who died?
Who died? Who left?
Someone did die.
Oh,
that
that
was
was
Fang.
That was Fang. Thanks rejoining through laptop.
Gotcha.
Because
Mm.
all of a sudden they couldn't hear anything. So
What about George?
Oh, shoot.
Like George with a J?
Okay, actually, I really like that.
George with a J.
Clown
George
OC
with a
is
J,
now
let's
George
go.
with a J.
Would that make him joggy?
No.
horrible.
Alright, I'm leaving after that one. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Well,
Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
There we go.
hello.
There we go.
Alrighty, well, we lost one person and gained another.
Mm-hmm.
Such as
and
life.
then there were
A lot.
Quite a few.
7. I had to count.
Ah,
Oh, Jacob, I got
Yes.
the goods.
guys.
The ones that you wanted in DMs.
What are the goods? Wait,
Don't
can
worry
you
What?
about
elaborate?
it. The goods.
Oh,
What?
you mean the guitar things?
Yes,
Oh,
the
guitar
guitar
things.
things.
Oh.
You
Very
guys.
nice. Very wonderful.
I was
You guys
very
are streaming.
scared.
No,
Yeah,
no.
guys,
There's a
we are
purpose.
streaming. You are on the internet. Whatever you
I-
say here is out there forever.
I know. It was a
I-
joke. It was a
I'm
joke.
hanging, I am hanging up 2 of my guitars on my wall.
Yeah, no, I was
Yeah.
like, don't worry.
I was about to be like, guys.
Internet, we are not drug.
We are not the drug.
You guys are not.
You're not the drug. So I mean, watching Crow's streams can be a little bit like a drug. So you should, if you haven't already followed, and
Hold on.
Wait,
The sellout
wait.
timer hasn't gone off yet, guys.
You know, we can
Wait.
sell out multiple times.
I have a good
I know, but
strategy.
you guys literally just have 4 minutes to wait.
It's
All
a
right.
preemptive sellout.
Fine.
You guys
I
are getting
sellout.
preemptive. You guys are getting too excited for sellout.
it had to be said. It had to be said. It
Listen,
came up
the sellout game is too strong.
I guess so.
exactly.
So
So so follow Crow. Follow 10 Crows in a Trench Coat.
Do you
I
even
believe
know what
that's
all of my ads
All of the
are?
socials.
If
No,
you
it's
don't-
not.
If you don't follow, you will be sacrificed to the blood feast.
I
Yeah.
know there's one that's like Umbreon
Yep.
something.
That's the
If you-
Tumblr.
That's Tumblr,
Yeah.
and it was my Instagram at, I think. I think it's my Instagram at still. It'll say 10 Crows on
Gotcha.
the trench coat when you look at it, but I'm pretty sure my ad on there is still Umbreon.
Oh.
I don't
Did
remember.
you know that when you look up 10 Crows in a Trench Coat on Google, it actually brings up all of your links?
Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
At least, like,
Yeah.
I've
And-
gotten
All
big
of
enough
your
that
art-
I'm
All of your art is
recognizable.
on Google Images too.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, if you look up 10 Crows in a Trench Coat, it'll bring up your art on Google Images and have all of your social media there.
Oh, that's really weird. Oh,
Oh, someone.
hello.
What?
Oh, we've got
What?
midnight.
Is it a midnight? It's a midnight.
It may be me.
It
Oh.
may be
It
you.
may
There you
be.
are.
It may
Could
be.
Is it midnight or is it
It's midnight.
We'll never know.
The world may never know.
Got 2 more minutes till sellout.
Oh boy.
Official.
Yep, we got 2 minutes.
I can't
before
wait.
official sellout. Yep.
I can't wait.
Does this mean we have 2 active mods now?
Yep, we've got
Yes.
2 active mods.
Yo,
100%.
Wow.
mod buddy.
Mod squad.
Ooh. Mod squad.
Yeah.
Woo.
Ooh. Ah, ah, ah.
All y'all making weird noises.
So I just finished playing one of the guys who just moved in my apartment has Switch and Smash Bros. Oh, dopamine and nostalgia juices are flowing.
I want to tell you, just so you know, in case any of us ever play Smash Bros, I will beat all of you. I am
Who's your
understandable.
Eh.
I
I'm
am
so bad
very
at the
good.
game.
Who do you main?
We've only
Yeah,
played it
who's your
once.
main?
I main Ike, so
Oh,
I
cool.
see. You're one of those.
Yeah.
I mean Link.
I don't know. I haven't played Ultimate enough, and so I don't know who my main is. But I have really enjoyed playing Cloud.
I main Robin because I am a lover of Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Oh, we know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I really want to get the Sephiroth DLC, mostly just because I've both played and beaten the original Final Fantasy VII and the remake.
Oh,
you should
Oh,
sellout
get it.
timer's
I
going
wanna
off,
get
guys.
Sellout timer. Sellout timer. Sellout timer. Sellout timer.
Okay, everybody. If you are not following me already, go ahead and hit that follow button. It does not hurt you any, but it sure helps me a lot. If you happen to miss a stream, you can find me on YouTube. I post all of my streams on there. It is 10 Crows at a Trench Coat. If you like what you see, hit subscribe, hit like, assuming you're watching this on YouTube now. You can find me on Instagram, Tumblr, and Twitter. I post art sometimes. Not often enough as I should, but you know, it happens whenever I feel like it.
On occasion.
Every so often.
You're losing him. You're losing him.
And on
Keep
Twitter,
going.
I will post stream updates, and you'll find out what I'm streaming. When I'm streaming, I usually stream at the same time each week. I will not be streaming next week because of a camping trip. So
You'll have fun.
we will have fun, and that is the end of Sellout. Woo!
And just a friendly reminder: if you don't, you will be sacrificed to the blood feast.
Oh, and also,
maybe not.
also the usual friendly reminder of hydrate before you dihydrate. Be sure to
Yeah.
drink water.
Hydrate.
Hydration
Don't
important.
hydrate. Don't dihydrate.
Hail hydrate.
No.
Don't hydrate.
No.
No.
No Marvel
No.
references in this call.
Oh,
What's wrong with
I guess I'll
Marvel?
put my Avengers
Everything.
Against Humanity away.
Nah. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, but I don't know. I never really got that invested in Marvel, so
I didn't until like a half a year ago, and then it just kicked off.
Don't talk to me about Marvel. I will talk for years. I will never shut up.
I will listen.
Me too.
I won't.
and then I'm over here and I'm just like, I like Star Trek.
I also like Star
Yeah,
Trek.
same.
It's good.
I've
though.
watched
It's
a
so
little
good.
bit.
We
Now the question is y'all's opinion of Star Trek over Star Wars.
Star Wars.
personally I like Star Wars, but that's
There-
just because it's a family thing.
There are things that I like about both.
I've
Yes.
seen more
Yeah.
Star Wars.
I'm more familiar with Star Wars, so I tend to lean towards it. But like, I still loved Star Trek.
Yo, has anybody who here has seen like the original Star Trek movies?
Me.
It's so great.
Dude,
It's so
I ate-
unbelievably long.
Do you know the second movie? Like the movie with the earworms.
Yes.
I like the
I-
first
I
time
have a story.
I watched that movie and I nearly cried.
Really?
I don't like the earworm scene. The earworm scene killed me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the earworm scene is pretty
No.
bad.
I apparently have a bit of a reputation for eating things during gross scenes.
Oh God, no.
So
No.
I was watching this scene all on my own. I had a burrito from like Taco Bueno or something like that, or Del Taco, when that used to exist.
Man.
And that scene came on, and this was my first time like watching the movie, so I had no idea the earworms were coming. And I just sat there as the worm was like going into the gut head, and I looked at my burrito. I looked at the screen. I looked back down at my burrito. I looked up at the screen. And I took a big bite of my burrito.
And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and he looked at me.
It was the same. It was the same for the Alien movie when the like
The-
arm
the-
comes out. Not the arm, but the thing comes out of the
The
stomach.
xenomorph, yeah. The Alien movie's
Yeah.
not that bad.
It's
Um,
not.
But like,
You
the
know what scene I
earworm
don't
scene
like?
made me cry. I had to leave the room.
Ooh.
I don't
Oh.
like the scene from The Mummy,
Really?
where they
The
have to
scarab one?
cut the scarab out from underneath the skin, and you see it crawling
that is
under
like
the
one of
skin.
my
Yeah.
biggest fears. I would not be able
Yeah.
to watch that. Oh no.
Oh, also, just on a lighter note, Star Trek episode Save the Whales.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love It's so funny because it's so very blatantly politically driven.
Oh yeah.
It's fine.
It's hilarious.
It's real good though.
There's a whale probe, and the only thing that can save us is whales, but they all died when we killed them hundreds of years ago. We need to go back in time and save the whales.
Save the
the
whales.
My,
Whales, the
I mean,
whales.
my favorite song of all time is about whale fishing. So, like,
Oh.
Ah,
Ah,
Nice.
Interesting.
Huh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I think I know the song.
Oh yeah.
Do
that
you?
song.
The Wellerman, yeah.
wait, what?
I
Oh,
think you
different
guys
one.
are thinking of a wrong song.
I think
You're thinking of a different one,
I
yeah.
was thinking of a
Sail
sea
away,
shanty.
sail
I
away,
think only
sail
Jesse
away.
knows.
I think I know. Oh, is it that one? Is it the weird one?
It's King Rat by Modest Mouse.
Yep.
No, I was
Oh.
thinking one.
I
That's
was
my
thinking
favorite
of.
song of all time.
I have sea shanties on the brain, man.
Clearly, what I'm hearing is
Listen,
on like the
doesn't wanna
car
be a
ride
pirate?
down, we need to listen to sea shanties.
Oh heck yeah.
yes.
What
I
do
agree.
you do, the drunken sailor?
What do you do with a drunken sailor?
What do you do with
Do with a
drunken
drunken
sailor?
sailor?
Lying
Lying
in
in
the
the morning.
Hey yo.
She rises, waving up, she
Yep.
rises. Waving up, she rises.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not get copyrighted though.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
please,
you're right.
guys.
Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. Forgot.
Tell us more about Rich's tale.
So
His story or his actual tale?
Yes.
which first?
Either.
Either. I'll be honest with you. So for the Origins server I've got going, for modded Minecraft stuff that is just fun to goof around with, I have his origin set as the Ender Dragon. I do prefer Piglin, honestly, but Piglin on a server is a challenge. Because of lag, you know. Yeah, I'm actually loosely basing his horns, at least, off of Grima the Fell Dragon from Fire Emblem Awakening, because as mentioned earlier,
Of course.
I like Fire Emblem a lot.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Fire Emblem like character from the new like Three Houses?
From Three Houses?
Wait, what?
Honestly, I really like Felix. Felix is the only reason why I chose Blue Lions, so...
Third boy.
My favorite is Raphael because he's a cutie.
Dude, Edelgard. I know she's rough, but honestly, like Fire Emblem has the best character designs.
They do.
Yeah, that's true.
I will say, I do like Hubert and Ferdinand as well.
Hubert, he just has this sarcasm about him.
Yeah.
And I just love the dry, like, you should be afraid. And then there he is, helping Bernadette. And you're just like, Hubert.
I also really like Linhart just because he's me.
He's you.
Sleepy.
Yep, always asleep.
That's a mood.
Yeah.
If it isn't for Fang occasionally getting me up early in the morning, I'd sleep in until like 2.
I slept in until 3 p.m. today.
Dude.
Last night I was up until like 5 in the morning.
Dude, my brain woke
my
up at 3 in the morning because it thought, hey, it'd be funny if you missed your final. And so I had to check that I didn't miss my final at 3 in the morning.
I think I've like started, because my sleep schedule is so off now, I've just kind of started having like fashion shows at like 2 a.m.
Nice,
I
nice.
feel that. That is
Shows?
amazing.
I definitely feel that one. Yeah.
And last night, our cat got out, so I had to run into my mom's room, and there I am, completely like, I'm in cowboy boots. I have a necklace as a belt. I'm like wearing a full face of makeup, and I'm just like the cat. And my mom just wakes up and she's like,
The cat.
hello? And I feel like that's a mood, honestly, with COVID.
Yeah,
Sleep schedules aren't what they used to be.
they really
No,
are.
not at all.
Yeah.
I remember the good old days when I used to get sleep.
I might get
Sleep
sick
is overrated.
It's useful.
No, you guys should get sleep in chat.
Yeah.
Chat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like-
that is true. Don't listen to me. Sleep is good for you.
You know what?
Sleep is
Sleep is
Sleep
very
is
good
good.
for you, but please do not leave stream to sleep, please.
well, yeah, obviously.
What's it up? Was about to go to bed because I got finals tomorrow.
You
Oh,
need
yeah,
to go to
dude.
sleep.
Good luck
Okay.
with that.
Start.
Like,
go,
Yeah,
go
good
do
luck.
go get
You're
sleep.
good-
Go
you're
rest.
good.
If you have
Good.
finals tomorrow, go to bed.
Okay.
Oh,
There
Oh.
we go.
There we go.
there
Peer
it
pressure.
worked.
Peer pressure, my dudes.
They warned us about peer pressure in like school and all, and the only peer pressure we're subjected to is telling each other to go to bed
And drink water.
and drink water. And drink water.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm looking at you.
Hydrate.
Hydrate.
I'm not looking at you.
Hey, Crow, when's the last time you hydrated?
Right now, I've got a cup of water next to me.
Good. Good. Otherwise, there might have to be some,
I should probably get hydration.
I'm sorry, what?
What
Chat.
happened?
Chat. Chat.
He has a passion for fashion.
Oh, alrighty then. I guess we're talking about Muppets again. You know.
I'm just
Kermit.
giving y'all the information about my favorite Muppet. Okay.
Okay. Tell us more. Enlighten us.
There's really nothing more to talk about. I mean, everything that he is, I just said.
Uncle Deadly.
Yeah, Uncle Deadly.
Who's he the uncle of?
Good question.
That is
Everyone.
Is he like the weird, creepy uncle, or is he like the
fun
like
uncle.
cool uncle who goes on trips? Yeah, the fun uncle.
Deadly
Rich
is
uncle.
very creepy, but he has a heart of gold and he means well. But he's also a little bit sarcastic and can sometimes be just a little bit callous. Like in the ABC series that basically follows the Muppets as if they were like living, like
Is it like a
the ABC
reality
series was
show
like-
of the Muppets?
yeah, the ABC series was a reality show featuring with the Muppet characters, and Deadly
Gotcha.
was the costume, like the head of the costume department for Miss Piggy's show that the reality show was, centering around. But basically, Deadly was in charge of the costumes and the clothes and the just general appearance of Miss Piggy throughout the entirety of her show. And he was very sarcastic, but ultimately loved his job because fashion was one of his biggest passions.
I love him.
Good for him.
Yes.
I'm glad he got to do what he loved.
Yeah. He, like I said, he first appeared in the a Muppet sketch where he portrayed the Phantom of the Opera, and has since been featured in the Muppets 2008 movie where he was one of the two sidekicks of the main villain of the movie, and was featured very briefly in Muppets Most Wanted. He is a
Muppets
fun
Most Wanted
character.
is great.
He's also he's more of a sideline character, but he's very great.
Very nice.
Why do I know this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Kermit,
mean-
should we be concerned?
My name is Bloodfeast Kermit. If you weren't concerned already, I don't know.
Oh, it changes weekly. Yes, it does.
But yes, that is my knowledge dump, my info dump
Thank
of
you.
Deadly.
Love it.
Nice.
Anyway, continue with whatever conversation you were having before this.
Tales. We were talking about Richmond's tale. And we got sidetracked because I mentioned that I really like Fire Emblem, and I was basing his horns off of Grima the Fell Dragon.
Deadly has a tail.
I love Grima.
Grima's great.
Grima's face.
Yeah.
Grima.
I'm so upset. So Fire Emblem Heroes released a new banner where they've got Morgan under Grima's influence, and I am completely out of orbs, and I can't summon Morgan, and I'm very sad.
Oh no.
I want my children.
I want my children.
I know that sounds super weird out of context, but you know, I just
Fine.
I just like Morgan. Morgan's adorable. Awakening is my favorite Fire Emblem game. I have like 80 hours put into my save file, which isn't a lot, but regarding that, you could probably beat Fire Emblem in a couple of hours.
It's weird that it's happened twice.
Is that the one where was it the one with the weird dancing where the king is making all those sounds on YouTube?
What are you talking about?
What?
I'll send it in. There's this one okay, I'll send 2 videos just to explain myself.
Wait. What?
I do not remember any like dancing in Fire Emblem. I'm sorry.
Well, one of the main characters of Fire Emblem Fates was a dancer.
Well, yeah, and so was one in like.
I think it was Fates.
Did she have blue hair?
Yes.
Oh,
Then yeah, it's
you're
Fates.
talking about Azura.
Actually, I really love Azura's character design. I just wish she was in a better game.
Yeah. They really did Fates dirty, I feel.
It could have been really, really good.
It could have. It really could have. I think part of the problem is they left like a lot of the lore in like the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what screwed them over.
Mm.
Because like the stuff you find out about like Anakos at the end, you know, of the first DLC.
Yeah, you literally have to pay to learn like really, really important lore.
Yeah.
And that's what they did with Dragon Age too.
Yeah, that's what happened with a lot of games. It's sad.
Plus, what bothers me about Fates the most is that the whole premise of the game is that you have to choose between 2 families, but you have to buy the specific game in order to choose which family. I feel like it should have just all been on the same video game. Like
it's like the Pokemon game when you can't choose the legend, you just end up with one.
Yeah.
I feel like Fates, it should have been on one video game only. You could only buy one like version of it, but it had all the choices there.
Well, I mean, like, at least
and you didn't have to pay for the other choices.
At least in the Pokemon games, you have a way to get the other legendary. Or at least you used to be able to. Because I know in, like, Diamond and Pearl, you had a way to get the other one. And then, like, Soul Silver, you could get both Ho-Oh and Lugia.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. That's just how it goes.
True. But they outdid themselves with 3 houses, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't like the DLC. Like, I felt like they could have made a really cool DLC.
Mm-hmm. I like the DLC characters.
Yeah. I think the DLC characters are neat, but I was not enjoying 3 Houses. I felt it was really drawn out for what it was.
Mm-hmm. Like,
it was like the time skip.
I don't like, honestly, I personally don't like the calendar system because the way I play Fire Emblem games, I like to take my time and go back and do a bunch of other levels again. Like
Yeah.
with new enemies. I don't like the calendar system.
Yeah, and I like grinding and stuff, so.
Yeah.
And you can't really do that.
But like just pure storyline, I do like what it did.
Mm-hmm. Like, what's his name? The Lions, the blonde dude, Dimitri.
Dimitri.
Cheese boy.
Dimitri.
Dimitri?
Dimitri.
Yeah.
His storyline.
McDonald's French fry hair.
his
String cheese boy.
his storyline, where he's like sobbing and like going through it.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap! It packed a punch.
Yeah. The thing that I really do like about Three Houses is that there is no clear side to pick because all three of them are justified in their own way.
Mm-hmm.
But also like none of them are justified in the actions that they commit. So
yes.
I mean, like, isn't that what people want, though? They want more morally gray characters.
Mm-hmm.
The only one
I mean, like, they tend to be more interesting,
The
depending on
character-
how they're written.
If they're written good, they're interesting.
Or at least, it's what people consider to be more interesting.
Yeah.
For me, like, the one character that I think was like the worst was Rhea. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't like her in any of the stories.
I mean, and this is just me, but I played with Golden Deer for the first playthrough. And I don't know why, but compared to the other
It
houses,
didn't have-
Golden Deer had kind of a lackluster, boring ending.
Yeah.
And it just kind of came out of nowhere, too.
They could have done so much more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, the game was good.
I feel like they could have incorporated the other houses' stories into each other better.
Yeah.
But regardless of all of that, Awakening is definitely my favorite.
Awakening is the best.
It is.
Yeah.
Awakening supremacy only.
Mm-hmm.
I have never played Fire Emblem.
You should. You'll get attacked.
I know, I'm a heathen.
Fire Emblem is basically anime chess.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's great.
Lived vicariously through Clover.
Awakening is very good. It's for the 3DS. I assume you have one. Or
That's where you assume wrong.
I assume wrong. Oh. Interesting.
Crow, did you know that Colors Live is coming to the Switch?
Why? Why?
Colors is coming to the Switch.
Colors is like an art program that was on like the DS and everything. Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Honestly,
Wait, it's coming to the Switch?
Yeah.
Oh my
The
gosh.
Switch doesn't even have like a stylus for you to use. How are you supposed to draw on
no,
it?
It's gonna come with the game. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm
That
pretty
game
sure
was,
it's
like,
gonna
the
come with
source
it.
of so many memes.
I like Colors. I like it as a like program. It's actually really good. It's just that whenever you would export the drawings, it would come out really JPEG-y. Like,
Yeah, and for whatever reason, I just could never figure out how to draw on there. It's the same issue I have with like Clip Studio. I just need programs to be easy to understand. I don't have time to use brain power.
Yeah.
Brain power, what's that?
It really do be like that.
One day I will save up enough money so that I can quit using Photoshop and start using Procreate on an iPad.
Oh my god. The iPad is one day.
One day we'll
One
get
day.
there.
Whenever you read the like
One
what
day or another.
I don't want to keep supporting Adobe, but I kind of have to because I don't have any other digital drawing methods.
What's up with Adobe?
It's becoming a subscription service.
They are a money, like, they are basically a money sucking company. Like, they will do anything to get their hands on money.
So EA
And will-
Sports?
They will screw
Yes.
you over if it means that they can get
Or
more
just
profit.
EA in general.
Yeah, EA
Yeah,
sucks,
EA.
but you know.
Like, if you have an Adobe subscription and you cancel, they make you pay up to $500.
What?
Yeah, you have to pay them money to cancel your subscription.
What kind of bullcrap is that?
It's a cancellation fee.
Yeah, cancellation.
A $500 cancellation fee.
Gotta make profit somehow.
Yeah.
Let's make this clear that they've probably already been making profits.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you leaving doesn't do anything for them.
And so they're just like sucking you dry at that point.
Yep.
Yep.
This is why
That's
I
why-
use Fire Alpaca, which is a free program. Cough, cough.
I mean, I do have like a student subscription to Adobe since I am in college for art and I, need to use it for that. But I'm still afraid that if I cancel, it will make me pay a lot of money for that. So I'm trying to save up before I can do that. Because
Anyway.
what I want to do, I want an iPad so bad.
I do too.
Yeah.
Anyway, Richmond's Tale.
Richmond's Tale. He's just a funky little man with a funky little plan.
And definitely not.
Amazing.
Uh-huh.
It really do be like that.
Yeah. In like the world of D&D, I like the idea of him being a grave cleric. Do what you will with that information.
Ooh, that's
He's a
cool.
funky little emo man.
He's not even that emo. He's more goth. We've been over this.
Funky little goth man.
We've been over this.
He's my funky little goth man.
And see, I'm just so behind the times. I'm just like, what's the difference?
The difference is fashion, music, and outlook on life.
And overall happiness.
Yeah, exactly. See, you're catching on.
The question is who's the least depressed?
Goths.
Goths.
Yeah, goths.
Goths.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I feel like the gothic culture kind of like embraces and somewhat celebrates death, whereas emo culture is basically like goths are like happy and
I would
Goths
not
are happy emos.
I would not necessarily say happy, but you know.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It's there is a difference there.
There is a difference.
Yeah, there's a difference.
I am not looking forward to drawing all of the scales on the tail, but here we are.
If I remember correctly, you were the one
Who drew this?
who
I'm aware of what I've
initially
done.
started to draw.
I know what I've done.
Oh, I'm not muted. Sorry.
It's okay. I just hear occasional ukulele and it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. So,
Yep. But yeah, so Richmond's just a funky little man who lives underground. And that's about all I can really share.
Nice.
You're
So
welcome.
I think I'm gonna hop off the voice chat, but I am still gonna watch the stream.
Okay. Sounds good.
bye,
Goodbye,
Kermit.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Kermit.
Bye.
So now let's talk about Kermit.
No! Nah, we're not gonna do that to
Now
Greg.
we have to wait till he leaves.
Yeah, leave. You know, no longer watching the
Yeah.
stream and anything, you know?
I mean, he can always get on at any moment in time.
Yeah.
So should he choose?
He's always listening.
Always watching.
Just, I heard that.
Kermit is always watching. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ow. Ow. Okay.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm playing Destiny 2.
Ah.
I just got mobbed. It's what we call double tasking.
Multitasking, you mean?
Shut up.
Gotta get some of these freckles back in that I forgot. Because Richmond is a freckly boy, even though he doesn't go out in the sun.
Secret Richmond learned he's been outside once.
And only once.
Never again, we hated
And he regretted it.
Yep, he
Kermit
went out
knows.
he went outside for 8 days and then got attacked by a creeper.
Kermit just had a stroke, I think.
Oh no.
Kermit is sure.
Kermit's fine.
Kermit.
Does Richmond have any pets?
That is a good question. He has 2. He has a pet piglin named Dave. A zombie piglin, but you know. And then, there is a creeper named Maurice.
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 And that kind of just stems from, like, before I had, my current account, I had a previous Minecraft account, and I played on a multiplayer server, and I decided to name all of the creepers Maurice.
Incredible.
And I locked one up in a glass box. And yeah.
This is the behind-the-scenes lore that we live for.
I keep putting the freckles on the wrong layer.
Oof.
Oh no. The horror.
But yes, yeah, that's the lore you guys live for. Maurice the Creeper just came to me when I was like 13, maybe? Something. I was an age.
I was an age that I'm no longer today.
Mhm.
It really do be like that. It really do.
Mhm. Indeed it do. I think we're actually past our usual break time. Whoops. This is what I get for not.
yeah.
This is what I get for not looking at the stream. And focusing on the art. I'll go ahead and swap us on over to intermission. This is so that everybody can get a bathroom break and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bathroom
Yeah.
break, snack, hydrate so you don't dehydrate, the usual.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Indeed.
We will be back soon. Our usual breaks are about 15 minutes long. Yeah.
Now the question is, can the audience hear us right now?
Yes.
I do believe.
I heard the yes from next door, but I did not hear it through the
That's funky, but anyway, the answer is yes.
Gotcha. Hello, chat.
Yep. Chat should not be here. Chat should be taking a break. you know. This is gonna be weird.
Why is typing so hard? I don't understand.
So yeah, we're just vibing for a little bit.
We vibing.
I'm just giving my wrist a break.
Go for it, man.
Your ukulele playing's coming along.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just started learning a couple weeks ago.
Very nice.
And I really need to get into the habit of actually practicing like every day.
Yep, practice makes
I
perfect.
Mostly just know Steven Universe songs, and this is the first Adventure Time song I know. Because I love Rebecca Sugar. She's awesome.
I'll be honest, I never watched Steven Universe or Adventure Time. I kind of gave up on Cartoon Network.
Fair enough. I really like Steven Universe.
Like, I had like a mild interest in watching it, but I never bothered.
Yeah.
And like, I liked the music from it.
The music's really good. Especially as time went on, it got really I guess good at helping people handle things that weren't so easy to handle or that were unusual. I know that Steven Universe Future, from a standpoint of someone who has had severe anxiety and depression before, it just kind of reassures that just because you are a supernatural, like, alien gemstone does not mean that you can't also be part human and still suffer
The way humans do. Yeah.
Live and learn and have happy times and sad times.
Yeah.
I do recommend it to anyone that hasn't seen it. It's really nice. There are some really fun episodes that are just really funny. You know what song I should learn? I should learn Ruby by Ruby. There's a whole song where Ruby is like, I don't want to be no fusion no more. And so she goes off and she becomes a cowboy. And she sings about it and she goes, "Hey soul, Ruby Rider." But then what kills me, at the very end, she just goes, "Yeehaw." And it's amazing.
It's always those little yeehaws that really make things work.
It's so brilliant, the whole song. Because it's just like a soft, like, just, yeehaw. Amazing.
Well, I think we've had enough time for intermission. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch us to our back from break music. Still letting my wrist kind of settle.
Wait, are we supposed to, oh, I don't, I just realized that I have the stream on mute and that's why I can't hear the music.
Oh, yeah, that'd explain it.
I'm so smart.
You're very smart. You did really well on your exam, didn't you?
I did. I now have a C in the class, so I count that as a success.
Uh-huh. It is a success. But, yep, alrighty. I'll switch back over to the live view. And pick up my tablet again. Woo! Y'all have gone awfully quiet. Hello?
Oh.
Hi, I'm just.
Oh, you guys were just quiet. Okay.
I just realized I was muted.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Excellent
I'll
work,
probably
everyone.
get off here in a little bit anyways.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Nice talking to you all.
Yeah.
It's nice
to you
to
too.
see you, chat. I shall see you later. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was a
Really
very sudden
fast.
cutoff.
Yeah.
I just went, bye.
What?
Mhm.
Yeah?
That's just how it goes. But yep, we're just here. We're just chilling. We're just drawing Richmond. I'm kind of excited to get to the Pokemon one that I've got for him. Because I took some of like my favorite little outfit pieces from like Sword and Shield. To make it. Are you guys muted again? Y'all are awfully quiet.
No.
No.
Which
Sorry,
sword shield
I'm
did
just-
you get?
Huh?
Concentrating.
Oh, which version did I get? I got Sword.
So what armor pieces inspired the look?
Armor pieces?
What Pokemon pieces?
Oh, Pokemon pieces. Oh, the lovely Nightmares hoodie. Yeah, it's the pink one with little Gengars printed over it. And then there is a purple button-up that I don't remember the name of that I really, really liked. So that's what I also have put him in. Yeah.
Okay, Pokemon type. What's your favorite Pokemon type?
Oh gosh, you're making me choose. I like Dark and Ghost with the bigger preference for Ghost types.
Is your favorite's Miss Magius, right?
Well, technically my favorite's Umbreon. But I like Miss Magius, I like Mimikyu. Giratina is like one of my favorite legendaries. Yeah.
Okay. If Richmond was a legendary,
Okay.
what legendary would he be?
If he was a legendary. That's... Are we including the mythical Pokemon? Or are we only including, like, the ones that are legendary Pokemon according to, like, the game?
I'd say legendary, mythics, and Ultra Beast.
Okay. I'm gonna say out of the mythics, I'm going with Myuu because there's not a thought behind those eyes at any point.
And then embodies
I
Richmond.
love. Okay, I'm gonna go out and say it. I love Mewtwo.
Mewtwo is
Mewtwo's
fantastic.
like as like it's so cool because like even just like as a character, the concept of Mewtwo is just so cool.
That first Pokemon movie.
Oh, Chef's Kiss.
Holy. Oh my god.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
I feel like that's part of the reason why he's so good.
I will say my favorite Pokemon movie is actually the third one, The Mystery of the Unknown.
Which legendaries were in that?
It wasn't necessarily a legendary, but Entei kind of made an appearance, but it wasn't actually Entei, it was the Unknown manifesting Entei.
Oh.
Yeah, it got super weird. But the reason why it's one of my favorite movies isn't actually necessarily because of anything that happens in it, really. But Team Rocket's in it, right? And old school Team Rocket is the best Team Rocket.
True.
Yeah.
But in particularly in that movie, they break the fourth wall quite a bit. And at one point, Meowth is just kind of like, hey, do you think we'll get a bigger part in the next movie? And I just thought that was so funny.
Meowth and James. James' backstory with his family.
Uh-huh. And James is like the best Pokemon trainer.
Chef's Kiss. So
like,
good.
Because, like, if you look at all of, like, the Pokemon episodes, not once does he, like, force a Pokemon to become his. They become his out of their own free choice. And they absolutely love him. Like his Cacnea,
Wobbuffet.
Wobbuffet.
Oh my god.
Agree.
Was great. But James's Chimecho, and then, like, I believe, in, like, the newer series, his, Marini? Toxapex? Something. One
Yeah,
of the
it's
two.
I think it's a Marini.
Yeah, I thought it evolved at some point for whatever reason, but anyway.
It might have.
But yeah. James is just, like, a really good Pokemon trainer, and honestly, I'd rather watch a Pokemon show just about him.
About James.
Mm-hmm.
That would...
Yes.
Wait, okay. What was everyone's, like, favorite Pokemon era? You know what I mean? Like, was it, like, the one with, like, Dawn, or was it, like, OG Red and Gold?
I think my favorite was, Pokemon Johto. Only because, like, the theme song was always so catchy.
Is that the original one, or which one is that?
Johto was, second gen.
Oh, okay.
So, like, Cyndaquil and whatnot.
Those names mean nothing to me.
Like Totodile?
Totodile, Cyndaquil, Chikorita. But then again, I think I also only really liked that series because Soul Silver was my first Pokemon game, and that took place in Johto.
Same.
Oh. Honestly, like, I think my favorite was when Dawn, like, in the TV show, when she'd do, like, the Pokemon, like, championships.
Oh, yeah, the little contests. Oh, I loved those too. Those were great.
Where she'd, like, combine the moves to make these effects, like the steam or the sparkles.
I really wish that Diamond and Pearl would let you do that. Like, they'd let you compete, quote unquote, but they wouldn't let you do anything cool like that. And I was just kind of like, be pretty neat.
Such a cool thing to bring into the show because before it just kind of been like fighting.
Yeah,
but you brought in the full like show element, and it's a different way to look at the typings.
Yeah, and like another interesting thing is like Sinnoh's not the only region who does that, right? Hoenn does it as well, with May.
I think so.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
And there was actually an episode where, like, May and Dawn actually competed together. Yeah, that was a thing. But I just wish, like, the games would have done more with it. Because you can compete in contests in, Ruby and Sapphire, and, like, in, like, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, like, they encourage you because they even give you costume Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
Who was heavily overpowered.
The costume Pikachu, like, Pokemon cards, holy crap. Those are the best Pokemon cards. Like, for sure.
I'll have to take your word for it. I kind of stopped collecting Pokemon cards after 8th grade, just because money was a thing.
Yeah. Card collecting games tend to be really expensive.
Yeah.
Take it from a guy who really likes Magic.
Magic of the Gathering.
I have a ton of Magic cards that I have no use for. I have no idea how to play Magic. I have no use for them. I only have them for the pretty art.
The art is very pretty.
I think, like, I only really got back into, like, looking at Pokemon cards after the whole, like, first generation Charizard, like, Charizard card came back, and everyone was trying to get it and, like, sell it.
I have a like 2nd edition Ho-Oh card.
Nice.
Yeah. And this is just because, like, I got a lot of older cards from my cousin. So I would never really, like, part with it, but I've got, like, a bunch of really weird ones. I've got a 1st edition Eevee card, but it's, like, possibly in, like, Spanish?
Nice.
I don't know. It's in a foreign language that I don't speak, and I was looking at it and I'm just like, it says 1st edition on it, so I guess that's something, but means nothing to me.
It's Spanish question mark?
Yeah, because, like, instead of, like, it saying Eevee, it says Evoli on it. So I don't know. It's just weird.
Like, I think I only had trash cards. Like, I don't think I ever pulled anything good when I was collecting Pokemon.
One of my other, like, weird ones I've got, like, some of, like, the old cards that have, like, dark Pokemon, you know? So, like, I've got, like, Dark Typhlosion and Dark Dragonair and things like that.
Were those, like, Team Rocket, or were they, like, do you remember the blue bordered ones?
I don't remember the blue bordered ones, but I do have, like, some. I've got, like, Giovanni's Meowth. I've got, like, Sabrina's Slowpoke.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're all in, like, my little Pokemon binder that I don't have here with me, unfortunately.
Wait, first Pokemon card and how you got introduced to it.
It was my birthday, or at least, like, the day before, so I was in the car with, my cousin, Vic. I'm using Vic for, you know, name purposes.
Mm-hmm.
I believe we were both 7 at the time, or at least I was going to be 7. We were in the car, and she had said that, like, hey, not gonna be able to, like, give you a present on your actual birthday, so here, have these Pokemon cards. And it was of Ponyta and Magneton.
Ooh.
Yeah,
nice.
And I still have both of them.
It's so hard to forget the first Pokemon card. Like, mine was this Rainbow Energy. It's an energy card, and it was my prized possession.
I mean, like, they make it that much more special, though. And here's a weird fact. Pokemon changes your brain. You will always remember a Pokemon.
What?
Yeah. There's like a whole study on it. Like you can look it up. It's really weird.
I think I'm the
You'll
only person
always
that
remember, like,
disproves that theory.
Well, you didn't necessarily grow up on Pokemon.
Kinda.
Cause like I got into Pokemon when I was 7. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I was like 9.
That 2 years must make a difference.
I guess.
Guess so.
I mean, my family, my mom's always thought Pokemon is weird, and so she doesn't like me watching it. But I'm like,
I mean, like, to be
okay.
fair, my family thinks it's kind of weird too, but I've rambled
I don't
so
think it's
much
that
about it
weird.
to my mom that my mom now has, like, some Pokemon memorized. None of, like, the common ones. It was mostly, like, the legendary ones, because I'd ramble about, like, the movies.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
well, I'm gonna actually head out.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
Talk to you guys later.
Yeah, talk to you later.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
rest of the stream.
Will do, will do. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye. But, yeah, I really love the Pokemon movies. I stopped watching them, however, like, after the one with Keldeo came out. I never got around to watching that one.
I think my last one was something about Shaman.
Shaman the Sky Warrior. Oh, yes.
And
Giratina
it
and the
was my-
Sky Warriors. Really good.
It was my favorite one, but that was the last one I ever watched.
That one's a really good one. I also really liked, the one with Darkrai in it.
Was that the one with... No, I'm thinking of the Arceus one.
Yeah, the Jewel of Life. But gosh, yeah, Giratina and the Sky Warrior is definitely my second favorite Pokemon movie. And I really loved that they included, like, going to the reverse world and everything.
It just had so much more Pokemon World lore.
It did. It really, really did. And I wish that in, like, the Diamond and Pearl games you got to go to the reverse world. And, like, don't get me wrong, it definitely made Platinum that much more special.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish there was, like, a way that you could keep going to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that'd be so cool.
I feel like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl was like, they were good games, but they were kind of that weird in between.
Yeah, they didn't slap as hard as Platinum, and they didn't slap as hard as, like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Yeah, but they're making the remake. So...
Yeah, I'm worried about the remake, honestly.
The weird animation.
Yeah, the weird, like, shading and everything. Yeah, I'm really worried about it. And granted, what they showed us was unfinished, but everything's, like, so saturated, and it's weird.
For me, like, it wasn't the saturation, it was just the fact that they kept the character models. But when
Yeah, I also did not like the weird, like, chibiness of it, yeah.
Yeah, because when you had the battle scene, it was like them, like, full, and they've done other games where they didn't have the chibi, like, game model.
And they did a really good job with it.
And yeah, because Game Freak, like, has been doing it since it was before Sun and Moon, right?
Yeah.
It was like,
Let's Go Pikachu.
Let's Go Pikachu?
Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee.
Had the Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee had, like, the best gameplay, I think.
Because it brought in... I really liked walking around with the Pokemon again.
Yes! I felt like Sword and Shield was such a step down from it.
And I mean, like, they did bring it back on, like, the Island of Armor in that DLC, but it's not the same.
And it's a bit choppier, like, with the frame rates.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it's just like $30 just to have your Pokemon follow you around.
Well, and you get, like, a weird legendary and more lore. I honestly got the DLC pack because of Crown Tundra, because I was promised getting legendaries from the different regions.
I felt like the legendary Dynamax battles were really good. So much better than the normal Dynamax battles, just because the NPCs weren't absolute trash.
Yeah. The only legendary like I battled though, in the Dynamax was Suicune. And like I went in there hoping for Giratina, so and I just haven't touched the game in a while, so maybe that's something I'll do over the summer.
Honestly, like same. I feel like Pokemon lost like the replay value.
Yeah.
Like Pokemon Sword and Shield felt sort of like it dragged on, you know?
Yeah. And like don't get me wrong, I started replaying Black and White.
Black and White is the best storyline.
It does. It's a really good story. I personally like from story aspects, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum and Black and White were really good.
Mm-hmm.
The others were just kind of like interesting, I guess. Like, but take Heart Gold and Soul Silver. All you're doing is beating Team Rocket, and they don't even really have a solid goal other than making money, right?
Yeah.
Other than big bad corporation, I guess.
Yeah, capitalism.
And that's basically what they did with Sword and Shield. Only like put a bit of energy into there. Put a bit of like global warning, like running out of resources.
Yeah.
Well, was it global warming? I think it was just resources.
It was resources. And then there's like in Hoenn, you know, we're gonna make everything all land. Oh no, if you like the ocean, that sucks. And then alternatively, we're gonna make the world entirely ocean. If you live on land, that sucks. And it's just kind of like not very compelling, guys. Clearly you guys forget where you live and what you need to survive.
Really, technically, all you need is the land.
Well, you need the water because you gotta drink water.
That's true, but you also... So were they getting rid of all of the water or just the ocean?
All of the water.
Okay, from a logistics standpoint, that's dumb.
Once again, Team Aqua and Team Magma did not have their plans straightened out.
I would say, in theory, I would say that technically Team Aqua makes the most sense logistically because there's a way to get food and water, the necessary things. But with Team like Magman, it's just kind of you're just kind of fetched.
But which is really funny because like with Team Magma, they tried to play off Maxie as being like super intelligent and whatnot, with Archie being just kind of goofy, and honestly, Archie's got the better deal.
Yep.
But with like Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, their whole goal of Team Galactic was basically get rid of this world and create a new one so that way Pokemon can just kind of chill and not have to deal with like pollution and corruption and things like that.
Essentially, they're Pokemon purists.
Exactly. And in the same way, so was kind of Team Plasma, except Team Plasma's view was Pokemon are being enslaved by people, and that's not the natural order of things kind of thing. They weren't trying to like create an entire new world. They were just trying to free Pokemon.
They were just trying to liberate.
Yeah. And the only problem with their methods is they were stealing Pokemon to do so.
Yes.
Pokemon that have been domesticated and thusly couldn't survive in the wild. You know?
We're putting everything back to its natural form. Except for the fact that they're domesticated and that won't work.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So, the only thing that bothers me with Black and White is how did they build Inn's castle? How did they get that underneath the Pokemon League without anyone noticing?
Yes, the standard story of big evil thing underneath good guy base.
Yeah.
How
It
did
was
it get
completely
there?
underneath.
We don't know, and we don't care.
It was underneath, and it completely rose up out of the ground. And I'm just like, how did they manage that? Hmm?
Yeah, honestly, that's a feat of engineering right there.
Yeah. So, Black and White was a very interesting game. And honestly, out of like the questionable rivals throughout the years, I do like N the best. Cuz N wasn't even really a rival. N was just kind of like I'm just trying to, help Pokemon. Pokemon are my friends. I can talk to them and you say that they like you. So, you're chill in my book. But don't try to stop me from helping other Pokemon. And I'm just kind of like, I can vibe with that. I don't get why I'm just kind of like, why do I have to fight him again? He's chill.
It's like, this dude's alright.
Mhm. And like later you find out that like he was manipulated by the bad guy and all, and I'm just kind of like,
No.
oh, I know, and I'm just kind of like, N's a good guy. He's neat. I like this funky little man who can talk to Pokemon.
I feel like that was like the best Pokemon game. And it's like, I think it's hard for Game Freak, like in general, to toe that line between like good story, make it fun for kids, do something new, bring new
make
elements
it deep
in.
for your returning members.
Mm-hmm. So they're like kind of walking the like towing the line, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what's gonna happen to Pokemon in like future games. Like, where do we go from here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ash has been 13 for 11? 10?
Nope, he's been 10. He's been 10 years old.
10 for how many years?
No, but
25 years.
No. But they rebooted him, and so he's a different person, but with the exact same memories for some reason.
He's been 10 years old for the past 25 years.
Yep. Dermatologists hate him.
Indeed. The dermatologists do hate him. To be fair, I think they'd hate most Pokemon trainers.
Yeah. They're just kind of... It's just... The Pokemon universe has discovered eternal youth.
So here's another issue I have with Pokemon.
For a select few people.
Here's another issue with Pokemon, though. Who just lets their 10-year-old roam the country without parental supervision?
Have you heard all those like theories about like Professor Oak and Ash's mom?
I've heard more theories about Ash's mom and Giovanni from Team Rocket. I'll be honest with you. However, I do believe it is more likely that it's Professor Oak and Ash's mom.
There's so many unknown things about Pokemon.
Uh-huh. And we're never going to get answers.
Oh.
Ever. I don't know. And the fact that Ash's mom isn't the only one that lets like the 10-year-old go, like that all the parents do.
Well, like here's an even more interesting thing. So take Brock for instance. Brock has like 7 or so like siblings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, like his parents like went on a vacation and just left him to care for them for all that time. Like I think it isn't until they start doing like the Johto season that Brock's parents even show back up again.
Dang.
And
What's up, Mom, Dad? How was your vacation abandoning us?
Yeah. And, like, Brock roasts them for it. They're like, oh, you're cooking so good. And he's like, thanks, I had to learn to cook since you guys weren't here.
Oof. Like,
Get
the
toasted for bad parenting.
Mm-hmm.
The Pokemon universe is a horror game in itself.
It kind of is, yeah. And I mean, like, I am kind of glad that Pokemon's kind of been expanding more on, like, the darker side of things. Because, take, Sun and Moon, for instance. They talk about how Corsola gets devoured by Marinis and Toxapex, like, regularly. So much so that, like, they're an endangered species.
Yeah, it's like that was one thing that was always like interesting to me. Like you get all these like apex predators and stuff, but like
You never see any predation, yeah.
it's just like, oh, this Pokemon fainted. And it's like, no, did you see like the seismic nuke that just landed in the general vicinity? Not only should like this character be dead, not only should this Pokemon be dead, but everyone in the room should be also.
Yeah, and
Where enters the chat.
like, and don't even like mention like the whole thing with like Pokemon Snap, the new one that came out. They're actually like showing Pokemon feeding now. I saw a clip of a Wingull like swooping down and catching a Finian. And there's also like another one with like a Frillish dragging a Magikarp down.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So I am proud of Pokemon.
Of life.
Yeah, I'm proud of Pokemon for expanding some in that kind of darker theme.
It's like, I mean, everybody's gotta eat.
Yeah, exactly.
We just feast on ultra powerful beings, that's all.
And like here's another thing though, like I remember an episode in the Johto seasons where they were visiting Whitney, who is my least favorite gym leader, but you know, that's irrelevant. And she has a farm, right? A ranch where they drink Miltank milk, and it explicitly states Togepi eggs.
Ah, indeed.
So, like, they eat Pokemon, and I'm just gonna, like, are Pokemon, like, raised for slaughter too? Like...
Well, I mean, stands to reason.
Yeah. And I'm just kind of like, where do you draw the line of what Pokemon you can and can't eat?
Yeah, because it's different than just, like, cows and chickens and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Like, for the most part, like, even if it's, like, small and very, like, primitive, like, all the Pokemon have, like, some semblance of sentient.
Exactly. And I'm just like, where do you draw the line?
Yeah. It's kind of like, huh.
And then there's, like, the ghost-type Pokemon. I wish they'd expand more on stuff, you know, with the ghost types.
Ghost types and psychic types.
Well, the psychic types, I definitely want more lore on why and how they became psychic types, but, like, the ghost types are really interesting. So take Phantump, for instance. It is the spirit of a child that has possessed a tree stump.
Yeah, it's like some of those things are like super dark, and it's like, okay, how does this what?
And like here's the issue with that though. So Phantom's actually a pretty common Pokemon. How many children are going out in the woods and dying?
And then possessing tree stumps.
Exactly. How often is that occurring for there to be a common Pokemon, you know?
Oh my god.
Like, that's kind of horrific. And you'd think, once again, like, once that becomes a thing, shouldn't, like, the parents of all of these children, be like, oh, let's go give our child supervision so they don't die in the woods?
Yeah. But no. Apparently, child death. Unless it's not like constant, it's like over the years, and we're seeing like all these Pokemon are like the same, like spirits. But even then,
Yeah, it's still, like, weird. And then there's, like,
which
Drifloon, who regularly, like, steals people away.
which on a slightly lighter note, can I get a medieval time period Pokemon game?
That'd be so cool. Actually, interestingly enough, so we discussed there being a Diamond and Pearl remake. They're making another one called Legends of Arceus. And it's not exactly medieval, but it's during like feudal Japan kind of time period.
Okay, I can get with that.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm honestly more excited for that one, because that one's also got like the whole free roaming Pokemon thing going on for it. And
Yeah,
honestly, that appeals to me more than the remake of Diamond and Pearl.
I agree. I think Arceus needs to be kind of explored more, like as a Pokemon.
Yeah, and how he functions as an entity.
Yeah, like how is this Pokemon God?
And also, I like the idea of like going back in time to see how Pokemon used to interact with people, how they've evolved.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, we like to see coevolution.
Mhm.
And now, speaking of Pokemon, I believe we are just about ready to move on to Pokemon Richmond.
Uh-oh.
Woo!
Oh boy.
Yep. We are now on to Pokemon Richmond. Woo! But yep, here's the mans.
Medieval conflicts.
Pokemon!
One of these layers is not like the others. One of these layers isn't the same. It's this one.
This thing is not like the other one.
Now I gotta copy and paste part of Richmond. So give me just a moment. Because I have learned tricks over the years on how to successfully copy and paste things over. I really do like the draw select tool. It's very handy. And it has made my life so much easier when drawing. But anyway, yeah, so Pokemon's a very, very interesting world, and I wish they gave us more world building.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they have figured out what works, and they are sticking with it.
Yeah, but...
So, yes, world building would be nice.
Like, I just want to know what was going on in, like, the first games, because they mentioned, like, a war. And I'm just like, what was the war? What was
Can we have the war, please?
Like, I don't necessarily need the war. I just want context. I just need information. Because apparently this is, like, the war that made Lieutenant Surge a lieutenant, you know? And I'm just kind of like... You guys can't just tell us this information and then not give us anything else.
Yeah.
Like, what was the war over? Was it over resources? And
Pokemon?
Like, yeah, and, like, another thing is, like, Lavender Town has apparently got like a memorial for those Pokemon who fought in the war, you know? Which implies that like it was massive because Pokemon Tower, where all of those ghost types are, is huge.
Yeah. And like also another thing that's been amusing, I think I touched on it a little bit already, but like the sheer scale of power that some of these Pokemon have.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of these Pokemon are like more than or as destructive as like nuclear weapon.
Exactly. They're terrifying.
Yeah,
I mean,
like one of the Pokemon, if I remember correctly, can just like summon black holes, just willy-nilly, just like, oh yeah, so here we go.
Yeah.
And it's like, what?
I mean, do you
The
guys
global
remember?
repercussions of these like entities merely existing is insane.
Mm-hmm. You were saying, Fjord.
Do you guys remember like? Oh God, was it the one with Iris?
Oh, that one was Black and White and Black and White 2.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember when like Ash stepped off the plane and like Reshiram and Zakram were fighting in the sky?
I do not remember that, but then again, I never watched that series.
I was like, it was at the end of like where I was like transitioning out of it, but like I think the first episode it was like them fighting the sky and all the people were like down below watching, but there was like you could see like the physical effect of like the two legendary Pokemon battling it out.
Yeah.
And I think like,
well, I mean, like for another example, Jirachi Wishmaker. That movie,
mm-hmm.
the guy was trying to use Jirachi to summon Groudon, and instead made this horrible amalgamation that was just destroying everything in its wake and sapping the life out of other Pokemon.
Which one was that?
It was one that was in the Hoenn region. It was Jirachi Wishmaker. It was like there was like a meteor shower that like happens like only once every so many years, and
what was the Pokemon? Sorry.
Jirachi. It's the one that looks like it's got a little star for a head.
Yeah, with the little pendants.
Oh, okay, and that was the one that was like was sucking everybody's
No.
Or...
No. So that one would grant wishes, and the guy was using it to try and create Groudon, which is the one from the Earth Legendary. The big red one.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think maybe because Dialga controls time, you know?
Yeah. And Palkia space.
Yeah, so maybe they're like because the legendaries are supposed to look over all the Pokemon and the people, right?
No, they're just kind of doing their own thing.
Aren't those two Pokemon specifically though supposed to be like
arch enemies? Yes.
Kind of like arch enemies, but do they also kind of like guard Arceus or whatever?
No, Arceus is like the god of all Pokemon, and Arceus is just doing his own thing. His job is more or less to break up their fights. And ground them like naughty children.
The Pokemon babysitter.
Yeah,
indeed.
Exactly.
Basically.
But yeah, so if I recall correctly, in like the Darkrai movie, it like explicitly like stated that if Dialga and Palkia make eye contact with each other, it is an instant fight to the death.
Of course.
That's how much they hate each other. And according to like Pokemon lore, Giratina's like the equivalent of like Satan, essentially. Got like cast out and thrown into the reverse world. We don't even know what he did. He just kind of got thrown in there.
He's just Pokemon Satan.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, Pokemon lore's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's easier to rebuild cities and damage and stuff when you have psychic Pokemon around.
And, like, muscular Pokemon, like, Machamp and whatnot, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess it's just a constant, like, rebuild.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's like comic book universe
Yeah.
style of things, where it's just like...
Sure hope you got that legendary Pokemon insurance.
Yeah, sure hope you got that Superman insurance, you know? Because it's gonna suck if you don't.
I've got some hot takes from chat. We've got medieval Pokemon churches with Arceus would be insufferable if they were like medieval Catholics. And then we've got the Pokemon Y Legendary when awakened was supposed to absorb all life on Earth. I actually played Pokemon X first. So like it was really weird kind of getting that dialogue, you know? Because it's just kind of like Xerneas is supposed to be like the god of life kind of thing, you know? So it was really confusing, like, why the villain was trying to get control of Xerneas, you know? Because what are you gonna do? Grow everything?
Ha 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 ha.
So, I don't know. Some of the Pokemon games just don't make sense, but it's fine.
Yeah. You're not really there for it to make sense. You're just there for the Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't think of another franchise that's done it like Pokemon. I'm like, maybe Mario has as much longevity as Pokemon, but not another like Yu-Gi-Oh or
Yu-Gi-Oh, Bakugan. The only one I can think of maybe is Digimon.
Digimon, yes.
Digimon's like, it caters to the... I feel like when we were younger especially, it was like the Pokemon people versus the Digimon people.
Digimon is so good.
Digimon came out before Pokemon is the interesting thing.
Yeah.
But I personally watched a bit of both because my dad really liked Digimon. So he's the reason why I got into it. Couldn't tell you a thing about it now though.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know too much about it either. I just think it's really flippin' cool.
It is really cool. I remember really
like,
liking it.
It's like the Dragon Ball of Pokemon, of like the Pokemon universe. In a way. Because like everything happens on such a ridiculous scale in Digimon.
That is true, and I'm pretty sure they went way too hard with Digimon.
Oh, of course they did, and that's part of why it was so good.
Yeah.
The thing is like one thing that I've seen about like the comparison between the two is while Pokemon's like evolutions and progression is linear, Digimon is Digimon is exponential.
Yeah.
And so like the power that you get at the final evolution is godlike.
And not to mention that like some of them revert back to like a stage or two before afterwards. It's not a permanent evolution.
If they take enough damage in a certain form, they risk like returning back.
Which is a really neat concept.
Yeah.
But yeah, so games like that were always like interesting. I really liked Yu-Gi-Oh, but none of my friends particularly did. So I was just kind of on my own. I did manage to get my hands on my favorite card though, so that's all I cared about.
Nice. What card?
It was the Change of Heart card because my favorite character in the show was Bakura, and that's the card Bakura always used.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh was another show that I never like got into, but I thought it was another one that I thought was really cool. Like I thought it was just really well done.
I think the interesting part of it that like I look back at and I kind of laugh now is it's kind of like the whole like Ouija board thing. It's like gateway to like the shadow realm, but it's being like marketed to children. And I just think that's funny.
I banish you to the shadow realm.
And like that was like a legit thing. You could get imprisoned in the shadow realm. In Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, in like in game, in universe, you could just like you could just play a card game and just get yeeted to the underworld.
Yeah, it was really weird, but I'm just kind of like
Casually.
it's so cool at the same time.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish Pokemon had more consequences like that, you know, like oh.
Like, well, if you don't succeed, you're fetched. Permanently.
Exactly, you know? Oops, that is a line, not me scrolling. I do believe we are getting to that 3-hour point.
Boy.
Yep, we've gotten to that 3-hour point, everyone. So I do believe that means it's time for me to end stream.
Oh boy.
Yep, I guess I'll have to finish Richmond on my own time. Hopefully I'll get them done and all before next week. But yeah, thank y'all for joining the call and joining chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my end card, and as usual, goodbye everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and deafen briefly so I can do my little outro, and then I'll undeafen so y'all can say bye. So good night everyone. I hope all of you get well rested. As usual, like I said at sellout time, you can go ahead and click that follow button. That doesn't really do much for you, but it will give you notifications of when I'm streaming, and it helps me an awful lot. You can go to my YouTube channel where I upload all of my VODs, and you can subscribe there. And then you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. I post art on all 3 of those. Not often, but I do. And particularly on Twitter, you get stream updates and so forth. But yeah, it is. I'm gonna undeafen again. Alrighty, let us say goodbye. Bye-bye.